Welcome, gentlemen, back to the world of Destos. When last we parted, you guys went up into the woods and found Atka. You made a unfortunate visit to Key.
Actually, we didn't visit Key.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I guess we did afterwards.
We visited what was Key.
Right. You met a priest in the woods named David from the Church of Holy Light, who said that the forest was sad. And you guys returned back to New Damascus and translated your old maps that had ancient written on them, got quasi-informative information.
Akka informed us about the writing underneath.
Well, she said that she believed that it might be the key to the ceremony that Harpius wanted to perform. And then Barry very intelligently was like, okay, so then not going there is probably the move instead of going, right? So you guys made your way up through to New Damascus.
Okay.
And then fought a bunch of swamp gators, and a couple of the party members hit level 8.
Yeah.
Alright. So we're not going back to Zalmascus?
We're at Zalmascus.
Or Eastbourne?
Well, I assume that we already slept for the night, and now we're all talking. Is this the case? Okay,
I mean, you could just start there if you want. I mean, I imagine that we ended it at night. Everybody went to sleep. I figure you guys are all waking up in the morning. And
did anyone have anything to do? We're good with that?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think... maybe we should follow her to make sure she made it there all right.
That's right.
Atka.
Atka left to go to Tarketh.
Yeah, I mean... She left last night, though. She could have already gotten there. I mean, you could
That's
probably
true.
reach out to her, make sure she's safe, but... I mean, why wouldn't we go back to Eastbourne?
Then let's go back to Eastbourne. What do we gotta do at Eastbourne? We gotta...
Well, we got what's
We have
left of
See
the
about
cult.
the chamber.
Well, we don't have the
The seer
the
stone.
stone, the seer stone.
We established that Garbo is in Zalmascus, right?
No, we didn't. So is he a residence now?
Garble
Yeah, I
made
was
thought
on
that
his
he
way.
showed up. I thought that he showed up.
Yeah, Garble's in
Garbo made
Zalmascus.
it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So Garbo, 19, carpenter.
No kitty cats.
So the plan is we
Cool.
go back and we try to clear out the rest of the cult. I think we should go straight for Icarus and confront him on this pit. Either we find out answers or we
what
get
do
it from him.
Why?
can
Why
find-
would he keep something from us?
Same
Well,
reason
it doesn't
all of
matter.
us would. Self-interest.
It seems so strange. I thought when he made me,
Liaison.
I don't even want to be liaison anymore if we can't trust him.
Well, it just served a purpose, that's it, Coil. I
Coyle
understand.
grabs his liaison patch and tears it off his cloak, a little angrily.
You were still wearing that thing?
Of course I was.
I thought you tore it
I
off
think-
already.
Yeah, I got rid of mine the second you gave it to me.
Maybe I forgot something. Why are you guys mad at Icarus?
He's a dick.
He has a pit,
I'm not.
and he's not telling us reasons why.
I don't think he
the
knows it.
party knows there's something up.
Did you talk to him about it?
No.
Not yet.
About the pit, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. I didn't think
Rival's not necessarily mad at Icarus.
No, but he might be up to something. And
Also, guys, like, just to bring this up, that supposed fight that they had with Cobalt, we sent Ophelia over, and that fight was not seen. They
Yeah.
fought something apparently, but we don't know what.
I wonder what they fought.
I know.
What was that? Who said that?
Cobalt? Was it Cobalt?
I think I'm having a glitch.
Maybe it was the werewolves. Maybe the werewolves are connected.
What do you mean glitch?
I thought I heard something.
Can I do a history check? I want to try to remember what time of day we were staking out the underground base to see if they could have been fighting werewolves. Like if it was daytime or nighttime while Icarus said he was busy.
It was evening. Early evening. Yes, I would say about 4 p.m.
Okay.
Well, that's like afternoon.
Yeah, I don't think it was werewolves, but they do have a werewolf problem. Man, there's a lot of things to go about.
Probably between 4 and 7.
But either way, I think we should just go give Icarus a visit regardless. Does anyone else agree?
Well,
Yes,
Might as well.
That's a good idea.
I'm not sure if you guys knew, but
I think
Alpha gave me a house.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make it into a giant birdhouse.
Alright.
Okay.
So
Sorry, are you here in the town hall with everybody? You're very quiet.
I'm just kind of listening to what's going on. I don't
Okay.
think I have like a really a place to stand on other than where's next.
But you agree, Barry, we should go to Eastbourne?
well, what are our options?
There's nothing about it that makes me think we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Most
We-
imminent threat to us right now. You know,
I mean,
at least as far
I
as-
don't care if we go back to Eastbourne. I'm more concerned about making sure Atka gets there safely and the Seer Stone. Maybe we should record more of the words while we're there and then have her translate them. Wait, did we ever get a translation from her? Did she start translating?
Translating what?
Those runes for us. I gave her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so we essentially know what it is. It's necromantic in nature. Darius, do you know anybody that might be able to help us with this? I know you deal with a lot of undead and whatnot.
We could try to contact Yorin.
Who's Yorin?
Yorin was head scribe before things went to shit in Katil.
Hmm.
I
Did
wonder if
Mark
he's
ever
still
meet Yorin? Oh, he did. He interviewed with Yorin.
there. Yeah, let's figure out
What
a way
about
to send a
Urine?
message.
You want me to contact Urine?
Yorin.
That's what I said.
Yeah, what do you want to say to him, Darius?
It's a lot of information, and sending isn't really good for that.
No.
Try me.
Maybe we can get a place where we can meet him.
Imagine you're trying to.
Yeah. Rigel, see if you can message Yorin and see if you can get his location or somewhere he could meet us near here or Eastbourne.
But yeah, either way, we're definitely going to Eastbourne. If we can get help and more information from Yorin, that'd be great. If not, then we're going in probably blind.
Hmm.
But
Has anyone had news from Katil about what the condition is? I wonder how the Tippett Hopkins gang headquarters is.
do you have any way to contact them, Coil? Or did you just happen to walk
I
out?
don't even know if Meatball has a last name. I didn't know last names were a thing until recently.
Well, last names, it all depends on who or what you are. I don't have a last name.
I guess I don't.
You guys also see Dolpho like standing in the corner doing like active listening, like shaking his head like he's a part of the conversation.
Yes. Mm.
Oh yes, I agree. I agree with all of
All
that.
right. I instant transmission Urine, and I say that to him.
What? Say what?
On behalf of Darius Greyborn, we must meet you, Urine. We're at
That's right.
Dalmascus, aka Dalmora. We're heading to Eastbourne, probably. Where are you? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
That's
if
not-
Darius hears Rigel mispronounce Yorin's name again, he is going to hit him.
That's fine. You shouldn't have announced that. You should have just let that be the thing, dude.
Darius, who was Yorin to you? Was he Is he someone who
Yorin.
works for you?
He's a close friend.
Very close.
Docking.
What was that?
What's
I like how Mark is wearing a work shirt tonight, by the way.
Oh, this is cotton tea.
Dude, it looks very breathable. I can see it from here.
You peer through the universe.
Mm.
did Yorin reply or?
So you said all of those things to him. You get a response back from him. He goes, I'm actually in Ganor right now. I'm very close to you.
Sweet. So we'll head that way.
What?
I maybe should come to you. Ganor is still kind of in shambles.
Dude,
Okay, he says that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he cast sending to add that to the end. Hold on. Let me actually mark that down. That's a 3rd level spell slot.
I don't know.
Wait,
if I
why does
fucking
why does he have to
cocaine
cast sending?
So because he added that on the end.
Where the
He
fuck is my
added it?
food?
Yeah.
He had 25 characters.
But he didn't say the things because you said we're gonna.
Yeah,
head
but I
to him.
didn't. But I said that not sending, so he didn't
Okay,
hear
so
that.
then he's in Ganor. That's all he says too, by the way.
He's in Ganor?
Yeah.
Alright then, let's head over there.
All right. Yeah. I mean, Darius is just gonna go.
Alright.
New city.
I do my little ritual, summon my horse, and
Are you taking?
Oh yeah. Are there any horses in town?
Yeah, 2.
Our cart.
That's it.
At least 2.
You see a couple of horses hitched up near some of the houses.
Cool. I'm gonna take one.
You could
You're
just have
gonna
one on
steal
mine.
somebody's horse.
All right. I'll take whatever horse. It's official. It's official. Town business. Okay.
Oh my god, Darius is turning this place into a fucking dictatorship.
Yeah.
This is
you could just
our
have one of
horse.
our horses.
That's my horse.
that's my horse.
Thank you. I'm glad you
All
guys
right.
are out there.
Let's get the cart ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will play That's My Horse with any of the townsfolk
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
require.
We could also just like take the cart, right? Let's
Yeah.
take the cart.
Let's take the cart.
Okay,
Okay,
Coil.
cool.
Coil is relieved at hearing that because the horses terrify him.
Can we quickly unpack these tools?
Yeah, I would assume Dolph already did that.
Yeah,
This is
Dolfo took care of it, and he goes, my lord, what would you like me to do while you're gone?
Continue managing the town.
We need a
And-
training
I-
camp built.
Oh,
I need you to get birds inside of my house.
Maybe some waiters for my inn, or get some training for whoever's here. And I know there's that clown, and I guess that's all I got to work with.
Got it?
Who you calling a clown, buddy?
Yeah, the clown's just in the room with you guys. Waiters for the inn, birds in Coil's house.
you got a waiter for the inn. His name is
He's just a server. He is not an entertainer. Just emphasize that to him.
you got Crystal
very
Glee,
best.
dude. Human midget dancer.
I don't think my place will be that type of establishment.
Okay, fair enough.
Waiters for the inn and then training camp.
Fair enough. Waiters are in
All right,
training camp.
I'll take care of this.
Dolfo, if we don't make it back, you're in charge. Protect
He
this
puts
place.
his hand out. He puts his hand out on your arm, like your bicep right here, and he goes, "Salonis, I already was in charge. Thank you."
Amir will just smirk at that.
No, wrong. And I walk away.
He goes like this to you.
God damn it. Alright, I saddle up on the cart.
Cool.
Yeah, Coil climbs up into the carriage.
Amir's got his horse, so he's riding that.
I'm in a carriage.
Who's actually like yawing?
I'll sit up front.
Okay. Is he gonna sit up front alone? Is everybody else getting the back? Barry, where are you going?
If
I can keep pace with him and just kind of walk alongside him.
if Darius is up there alone, Coil will eventually go up and saddle up next to him so he can watch what the horses do.
Okay.
Nay.
Back.
Barry.
Nay.
I'm going. Should I be sitting? Nick, should I be sitting in the back, or do you think I should be up front, keeping an eye on things?
Darius he's got a keen eye. We can sit in the back.
Nay.
What are you doing, Mark? I don't see you, and you're just randomly saying nay.
I'm pretending I'm a horse.
I know. I didn't mean what are you doing literally. I meant rhetorically. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
you fucking doing, mate?
And it,
Oh, got that.
In it. Look at
Give
the
me some
state
of
of
that
him.
pizza.
Fuck no.
Just doing some
Right
stuff,
now.
you know.
All right. Cool. You guys.
I cast Mage Hand to grab some of Zelonis' pizza.
This is mine.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, goddamn it.
You gotta. That's a pretty
Discord.
expensive mage hand. You gotta book a flight, man.
All right.
Okay. You guys head out from Zalmaskus up toward Ganor. Give me a few nature checks there, Sparky.
Yeah.
okay. Wait, I'm Sparky. I'm a fucking.
Not you. It's the guy driving. You're in the back of a closed.
Who's driving? Bear's driving.
Did I give
I
him a
said
hand
he's
with,
up there with Darius.
Abnophilia
11,
above?
Okay. Cool.
12, 15,
What was the first two? I didn't hear them. How many
11,
did you
12,
give
and
me?
15.
11, 12, and 15. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice, beautiful sunny day. You can hear birds chirping. It actually seems, maybe for the first time that you guys at this point can even remember, like, it kind of strikes all of you like, this is like a nice day we got for this. This is actually, like, you guys don't feel any imminent danger at the moment. Like,
Darius,
Coil
Modian has randomly got defeated.
moves up to the front with Darius and kind of looks around and goes, do you think his weather's gonna hold up by the time we get to Eastbourne?
No, it'll almost certainly be raining there.
I know I said something when we left last time, but I think there's something wrong with that place.
There's definitely something wrong with that place. I've spent a good amount of time there.
I had never heard of it before leaving Katil, but I'm not sure I'm a fan.
Yeah, it's a strange spot.
All right, that's about it. Coil's just not a fan of Eastbourne by any means of the word.
can't name anybody who is.
Yeah,
I play
Eastbourne
nice
sucks.
traveling music.
Yeah, the Morrowind travel music is literally making me.
No, I said I play some nice traveling music.
Give me a performo check, bud.
I'll join you on that.
22.
Both of you with advantage.
I will also join in casting some visuals.
19.
19.
25.
Or no,
You got
dirty 20, sorry.
nice. You guys are fucking. It's literally like this is like the most
Like 17 at least.
standard high fantasy, like playing some nice music. You're
Which
riding
Rego
along
playing?
in your fucking cart.
Pipes. The
Pipes.
flute of fucking the dark tongue.
Dick baby.
Alright. And the only thing I have is the loot you gave me, so that's what I'm playing.
nice, dude. You guys playing nice.
We should make a
junky-
band.
We should, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a battle of the bands happening again. You guys playing nice jaunty tune. Does anybody want to have some cheeky band on the way? You don't encounter any troubles.
Aww.
You know, it seems that today is just so much nicer than what we've been recently dealing with.
Yeah.
Damior,
Nice, yes.
who taught you how to use magic?
My kind did. I wasn't in the middle of saying anything, so yeah. What my kind did. You know, they.
No,
He peeks his head through the window of the fucking wagon.
As he admires the day, he's like, "Hey, damn your!"
Oh, he was sitting up front.
How'd you shoot bullets so good?
I just
How I
had a-
shot Webb.
I just had a keen aptitude for it, and my kind discovered it, and they nurtured it, and here I am.
Does everyone of your kind know magic?
No, it's much like human culture or dwarven. Well, I don't know much about the dwarves, but there's just every culture has some of those that are special and can use extra powers.
Sometimes you're just born with it.
Someone who's special.
I know what I said.
Well, there's no way that Zalinus was born like this. He obviously was tiny at one point, right?
No, I was always big.
Kind of like motions.
I was always this tall.
How'd your...
You were.
Bullshit.
All right, yeah. I was small at one point.
Do dragonborns hatch out of an egg?
Yeah.
Weird.
Just like a bird.
Does that mean you have a cloaca?
Oh.
No.
Okay. I was just
Really
checking
does.
if dragonborns fuck with a fanny mush.
Really
no,
does.
no.
That's true. Really definitely has a cloaca. Doesn't Barry have a cloaca?
Yeah.
Yeah,
From a
let me
giant
get
eagle.
my
He's like, let me check my dick list.
Yeah, when you cut open that eagle that Darius shot down.
Eagle dick. Yeah, I got one of them. Yeah, it's variegated.
God.
So,
Cool.
what do you suppose we should be saying to Icarus when we arrive in Eastbourne?
I'm gonna
We
walk.
should have a little bit of a plan.
I'm gonna
instead of
walk
just-
right up to him and ask, "Hey, Icarus, why the fuck is there a necromantic tunnel in your backyard?" Something to that effect. I haven't really thought about it. And then I'm gonna punch him in the mouth.
Well, before you punch him in the mouth, you might want to let him explain.
Oh.
I mean, for all we know, he might not even realize that it's a necromantic pit.
well, the
For all we know, it's just a body disposal that they've always used.
Yeah, I'm not
Sure.
buying that answer.
I mean, it,
I mean,
could
somebody
be.
above Icarus might know, but Icarus himself might not know.
You know what's
Well,
weird?
then it's time for some interrogating.
Here's
no,
the weird thing.
No, put that away, as Thamir refers to his boner.
I've never. We never encountered any guards or this Icarus last time we were in Eastbourne. So it's strange that all of a sudden they have a force to keep people
Well, not
in line.
exactly, right? I mean, they are using existing structures, and it was a change of mayor that seems to have really brought about that change, right?
It's just interesting. Icarus strikes me as someone who would have been around during our first visit to Eastbourne. Someone who would have stood up against us. But he just came out of nowhere. It's strange. I
Might be
don't
good-
feel right.
I mean, I'm
Good
fine
line
with
of
locking him in a
start with.
cell and pulling teeth out.
No.
I don't know about pulling
calm
teeth,
yourself
but he can lose his
Why
other
would you
eye.
ask him?
Yeah,
Well,
well,
what if he doesn't tell us the truth?
Barry, what did you just say? 'Cause
Yeah, Barry, I
nobody heard
can't hear you.
Sometimes you sound fine, and sometimes we can't hear you at all.
Let me adjust my stuff. I said that's never worked.
I guess that's
No, it
true.
has worked. We got information out of half orcs that way.
Yeah, but they're dumb.
It's here to get information out of an orc. I'll tell you that right now. It's not difficult to get an orc to talk. I've got a bottle of orc talk, basically, right here. And I hold up a bottle of whiskey.
Ooh,
Okay, well,
maybe we get him
maybe
drunk.
he doesn't
Rego
strike me
mentally
as the
notes
drinking
that.
type.
Is
Well,
that orc
what
spit?
I mean, we can always invite him out for a drink and just keep feeding him and see maybe if he slips up.
Mhm.
You know, don't come at him hostile right away. Come at him.
You know, Thamir, I really like that idea. Let's take him out for some drinks tonight.
Rigel, don't talk with your mouth full. It's disgusting.
Rigel's just biting into a peach that he has.
And as I say that, I use prestidigitation to clean up all the food and stuff on his clothes. For crying out loud, man!
He's just tearing into a peach.
So that's the plan then. We get him drunk and we try to get information out of him.
Fuck him. Oh.
And then we punch him. Wait, what? Fuck him?
No.
Fuck him.
Fuck
He's
him.
doing
Fuck him to
bad
death.
again.
It's been a long time.
It could be a reward.
What?
In some senses.
What?
What?
I don't
We
know.
could fuck him as a reward.
No, nobody's fucking him.
Hey, Icarus,
What
tell
does-
me what I
what
want to
does
know.
fucking him mean?
Well, when a man and a woman love each other, or maybe two men or two women, wait, no, I'm not having this conversation.
Keep going. I'm interested now.
No, no. I
I'm
heard
I'm
that.
writing it down.
hard.
Yeah, go on.
Well, for
Pedro.
lizards, it might be different. I don't know.
No, it's pretty much the same.
Oh,
We have the birds and the bees talk with Coil as we go to Ganner.
shell shocked, absolutely like fucking
No,
flabbergasted.
not again.
This is how humans reproduce.
This is horrible.
It's actually
This
really
is-
fun.
Strange.
How exactly were you made, Coil?
In a factory. Just like
You
all
know,
the other
I
ones.
don't. I don't know. I woke up in Master's workshop and.
Do you have a
that's-
soul?
Can I do a
What?
check to explain how Warforged are made? If I
Can I do a check to see what the fuck Modero's doing?
He's playing
Okay,
Carol's
like-
Oh,
Whispers.
he's playing in the sun.
Yeah, dude, I'm playing the saxophone right.
Oh my god. Hold on to the reins, dude.
I got it. I'm mage hand holding it up.
I'm never gonna dance again.
Famior,
Yes.
what do you know about Warforged?
Well, I rolled a 19. Oh, actually, it depends on what kind of check you give me. I mean, Arcana or History or
History or
26.
I mean, you know a fair amount. You know that they're a combination of organic and inorganic material. You know that they are historically designed for war and or some form of combat protection, things of that nature. That inherently they are built, but what is still unknown about them, you know that they are immune to basically any type of disease. They don't need to eat, drink, or sleep. You know that they are what you don't know and what nobody seems to know is whether or not they have a actual soul.
And I relay all that to Coil.
Well, I never remember Master saying anything to me about a soul. I'm really not sure.
I think you do, Coil. You have a presence of person, and you're your own individual. You think for yourself. You have complex emotions. I think you have a soul.
You got spunk,
Well,
kid.
Akka
You got
told me I
spunk
was
and moxie.
a tool for war and killing.
Oh yeah, just like me. But I'm pretty sure I have a soul. All I know known as war. It's fun.
Well, I do wish I got to see my master more before he got crushed.
Wait, who was your master?
Master's name was Dob.
Dob.
I always just called him Master. He kept me in a cage for a long time when my arms and legs weren't on, and he took care of me. He took care of me.
Were there others like you, or were you by yourself?
No, it was only me. But he did teach me how to cast magic, or at the very least, showed me that I could. He also showed me how to use my halberd once I got my arms on.
Coil, give me a history check real quick.
Oh shit, no. 13.
As you say, no, it was just me. you have like a flash of a memory from basically right when you woke up. And the memory is of you looking to the left and seeing another Warforged that looks similar to you, but a little bit more white and gray in design. And you remember your master whispering some utterance into his ear, and he responds with "understood," and he walks through the door. That's the very, very first memory you have.
Does he recognize it as the same Warforged that he sees in his visions?
Yes.
He's gonna go ahead and keep that to himself for now.
Got it.
The I don't know what you would call it, but I guess the cave we were in collapsed on itself, and the next thing I know, ZZ and Meatball were dragging me out of the wreckage. So from then on, I worked in Katil with the Tippett Hopkins family, and well, Katil set on fire. It was big.
It did. It did indeed.
Yeah,
That's interesting, Coil. Was Dob a short individual?
Dob was a human.
He was a human.
Dob was very pale. He had no hair on his head except for on the sides of it.
What color were his eyes?
They're almost red, very bloodshot all the time, like when Barry and you get too drunk. But
Is there such a thing as too drunk for these two?
Oh no, absolutely
I'm not sure.
But this individual, I don't think he was a good guy, Coil.
No, he was great. He took care of me. He put my arms on me. I didn't have legs.
No.
I watched him make the legs. It was a long time.
He constructed you for something. I wonder what it was.
Weren't you constructed for something?
Yeah, my mother and my father had sex.
He shudders. Just like,
yeah, that's interesting, Coil.
sorry, I was writing down the discovered memory.
No, you're good.
I think one day I will find Meatball again, though.
I really want to find him too.
Just as an out of character thing, Meatball is a bad man.
Oh yeah.
Meatball is a bad.
I
remember the
bad
Dread
man.
family.
We put that together.
Yeah.
Right when we first met you.
We all know that.
Yeah, we figured that out.
Yeah, based on the games he taught you how to play.
Sex game.
Oh yeah, Gibraltar's around.
Oh yeah, Gibraltar.
I thought you were gonna write a post-it note about that.
I keep forgetting to. I need to
Write
get
it
like
down
a
right
little.
now.
Sit back to write a post-it note, dog.
Let me put it right here at the top of my notes.
You hear Zelonis is just like lounging because it's such a nice day. He's like laying back. You just hear,
I really can't believe.
Oh shit, Gibraltar, sorry.
Oh, it was a king. I can't say that enough.
Hey,
And then you said we can't get back to the Feywild. I remember that.
yeah. We'll find a way to get you back.
I do have some family here in Material Plane.
Where at?
I don't know, some ranger village.
Oh god. Mont?
What does that mean?
Cousin Monty, yeah!
Oh no!
Oh, did you say Monty?
Zelonis goes into a rage.
He probably doesn't want you to know this, but his real name's Montgomery. What a bitch.
Montgomery.
Right? Montgomery? What an idiot.
Wait, I think
Remember what I said, Montgomery. A man with no friends.
Icarus contacted Amont to come and aid him in Eastbourne.
What? No way! That's great. I haven't seen Mont in, God, who knows how long.
Icarus knows Gibraltar's family?
Apparently.
Have we gotten the Gamma
Zaloris,
yet?
why are you so angry?
You just see Zelonis just like lightning coming out of his mouth, like sparking, fucking trembling with anger.
why don't you like-
horse and he
why don't
rides
you like
ahead like 100 yards, like far away from that?
Oh, gotta calm down. Fucking.
What's wrong with this lizard?
He sees he's back, calm down, and comes trotting back up.
Hey, why's Zelonis springing a leak over here? What is this?
I don't like Mont.
Nobody likes Mont. He's kind of a scumbag.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kill him next time I see him.
I mean, why?
He killed the kid.
For what?
He killed the kid.
For what?
Well, an accident, really. The kid accidentally killed a couple people.
Two of them.
Eye for an eye, I would have eaten him.
Is this
Coil's like, what?
Yeah, that makes sense. You're a goblin, Gibraltar.
is this the child you guys sold to?
I sold no one.
Wait a minute, you sold him? Then it's his to kill fair and square. If you sell him, it's not yours anymore.
Hush, goblin.
He was, well, I didn't think they were going to kill him. He's a kid. A really young Tabaxi. He had
You gave him to a goblin?
Well, I gave them to the
He committed
Rangers.
murder and then you gave him to a goblin. I mean, not that I'm defending Mont. I don't like Mont. He is kind of a shithead. He did get kicked out of our home for being a shithead. Nobody liked him. But I mean, I would have maybe done the same thing, except I would have just eaten him. Can't let good meat go to waste. I wonder if he ate him.
No, he did not.
Waste of meat.
Gibraltar?
Yeah.
Does Mont know how to get back to the Feywild?
I doubt it. I wish he did. That would be great for me. Can't wait to see the old fucker. I'm gonna punch him right in his nutsack.
Yeah.
How did you meet this other goblin?
Me?
No. How did they meet Mon?
Mont was a barkeep in Rolvin. He seemed like a pretty straightforward goblin as far as goblins go.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Means you're
I look at
ugly,
Gibraltar's
disgusting creatures.
side-eyed. I'm like, I think you
You
know.
see that as you make the side eye, he's got the biggest like goblin smile on his face.
Yeah.
Fucking sharp teeth. Sharp
Yeah.
baby teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
No offense, Gibraltar, but I've killed hundreds of goblins in my time.
So have I.
Oh yeah, that's true. We had this conversation.
Yeah, I was a king. I didn't get that way for no reason. I'm handy with a sword, and he starts like gesticulating with his empty hand.
I think we're gonna
Coil
make
does
you.
the same thing.
We're gonna make you
I'm gonna
fight
do a
with me.
performance check. Hold on, I'm gonna do a performance check for him and see how well he did. He got an 18.
I'm
So
impressed.
it looks genuinely pretty like he may be just a goblin, but he is still of goblins a pretty talented goblin.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, we went to Rolvin to figure out what was going on. There was a rogue going around, breaking into people's houses. He had apparently killed 2 people. We found out he was a kid that was orphaned because his parents got drafted to fight the war. We tracked him down. He was a little shithead, but apparently the deaths were completely accidental. He wanted to play a prank on them, and he accidentally killed them with a smoke bomb or something.
Pretty good prank. Here's the smoke bomb. Just kidding. I like that. That's a pretty funny kid, man.
Despite the situation, Zelonis enjoys that. But there was a reward to turn him in. We turned him in, and Mont basically told us they were going to kill him. So me and Adria went back to the town and tried to save him. We tried our hardest, and I think we made an extremely convincing argument, but Mont just shot
Who's
arrow
Adria?
after arrow. Oh,
Who's Adria?
No. Well, that's a.
Is Mark asleep? Okay, you are muted, by the way.
When is he not?
Whatever.
dead?
Okay.
Adria is the niece of was Mona.
Oh, I met Mona.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
a really close friend. But she's gone now.
He looks around in the cart and he goes,
Guess not so much anymore.
No, she had business to attend to. That's fine. We all have business. We all move on, right? Life goes on and then you die.
That's true. Sometimes you die because of this guy.
Don't kill me, don't kill me, Gibraltar.
I'm glad you recognized that I could at least.
Raggle actually is
Exactly.
sleeping in the cart.
If you kill me, you better do it quick, cause I swear, by Bahamut's name, I will smite you.
he bites your shoulder with his fucking teeth.
Get out
Not
of
hard, but he just like.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a weapon, and you're gonna fight with us if you don't stop fucking chomping on me.
Yeah, well,
You're gonna threaten him by giving him a weapon.
Yes,
gonna
do you
force
hear
him into
what you're
combat.
saying?
not afraid of
That's
anything.
dragon logic for you.
I ain't afraid of anything. I'll fight anyone. I'll scrap with anyone, mate.
Well, I don't want you to die.
You could have
yourself.
fucking fooled me laying down, crushing me on against your fucking spine and a plate metal.
Oh, I give him a short sword, the shittiest one I have,
Okay.
and I give
Barry,
him
what are you eating?
I give him chain
Hey,
armor. Well, does Gibraltar have any armor on?
Is that ice cream?
No, he's got like a almost.
What is it? I need to know before anything happens.
It's salmon. It's like salmon with like minced broccoli.
Beautiful.
Gross.
I'm also gonna eat it with you.
I give
Some of that damn
Gibraltar whatever armor bits I have that'll fit him.
Okay. Wow, my voice cracked. I'm going through puberty, boys.
Just get like a dinner plate to strap to his chest, honestly.
So
Coil,
I'll say that he has leather armor.
Coil's gonna start making Gibraltar a crown of feathers.
Nice. Give me a sleight of hand check. Give me some sort of Just give me a
Sleight of hand
dexterity.
check.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have-
sleight of hand.
You have feathers all around you, Nick. You
I
collect
got
the
a
bird
17.
feathers.
Yeah,
I've
pretty
already
much.
rolled for the birds in Coil's house.
17 for the
17. Yeah,
the crown.
you're making him a pretty sick crown.
All right, he's like weaving together.
I
a couple
guide him.
lines and shit.
You get him.
Is Rigel still sleeping?
No, he was only napping. He was just.
Can I make a sleight of hand check to take one of Rigel's feathers and put it at like the center of the cap?
I cast guidance on you, Nick, while you're doing that, and you can add a on Coil, and you get to add a D4.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
add
Or
a
you could just
D4.
let him take.
Yeah,
the
I was
feather.
gonna say you're gonna let me take the feather.
No, that's for crafting it. That's for your sleight of hand.
Oh, okay.
So you got a what? 17 on that? You said.
Yep.
So roll another D4 and.
All right,
add that.
D4. All right, +3.
Okay, so yeah, that's a dirty 20. That's a spectacular crown that you're crafting. And then
You keep saying you're a king, Gibraltar, so I'm gonna make you look a little more kingly.
He was a king.
Well, maybe he can be one again. I was a liaison, and maybe I can be one again.
You're a king. The kingdom is there.
If we can get to it.
Well, if not, then I guess I'm the king of you guys.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe you're king of your pet. That's about it.
I mean, a king is a king, guys. You guys are great. Don't get me wrong. Kind of. I mean, I don't really. I've spent 98% of my time in Sweatback's armor over here, but I outrank you guys as king. I am nobility. I mean, you guys could be however you want about it, but you gotta understand, I am nobility.
I mean, if you
I
want to
am
walk
nobility as
amongst the
well.
people, feel free.
you see that he goes out towards the front of the cart to jump out.
Wait, to jump out of the cart?
Yeah.
Wait, Gibraltar, in the cart. We're going somewhere.
I'm not fucking standing around a bunch of dickheads that don't respect me as a king.
I'm making you a crown.
Well, I mean, you want to come with me, Coil? We could be buds.
Coil looks fucking like devastated. Like,
Wait, Gibraltar, get back in the cart.
You guys better start understanding. I am a king.
Yes.
Thank you.
All hail King Gibraltar.
A king without a kingdom.
Oh, hell.
I have the kingdom. I do have it still.
Well, where is it? Can you take us there?
You guys basically kidnapped me from it.
Well, you can blame your mobile hotel for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, wait a minute. If he's a king and he has a kingdom, and we take his kingdom away from him, doesn't that make us the conquerors of said kingdom, and thus it's ours now?
No, we didn't take the kingdom. We just took the king. We are not in the kingdom.
We messed up on that one.
Control of the king is control of the crown.
I am
They
king.
probably
I
moved
don't know
out
if you
of
guys
town.
know this, but you're not in control of me. Everything I do by choice.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, so you really like Zelonis then?
Right, he stays in my armor 90% of the time. I grab him and put him back on the cart.
He didn't jump out. He was just near the edge.
Oh, okay.
I
pull him
Can
closer.
we be in Ganor now?
I mean, you
there's
could have
some
been
really good RP.
Yeah, me too. You could have been whenever you wanted to.
Yeah, that was fun.
I was just waiting for us to get there.
Oh no, I wouldn't have interrupted. I mean, it was technically a multi-hour trip. The whole session doing RP talking. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
As you grab Gibraltar back, you reach the western gates of Gat.
Yeah.
Can I have a general description of Ganor?
We have a map.
Well,
so Ganor is like a pretty small town. Right now it's a little overrun with people because there are a lot of like refugees from the Cotillion disaster. Cotillion, nice. The Cotillion disaster, and it's a generally small town. There's like a little market. There's no like industrial area. A lot of their income comes from fishing. They do have a big lake in the middle, and a fisherman's guild, and that's
Madero. Didn't realize we have maps of Ganor. Thank you. I'm now looking at this map that I've had the whole time. Sorry.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
they have one giant inn, really. They don't even really have a lot of bars, just really one called Drinkin'. And it's a lot of humans, and there's some farming, some agriculture, and it's a lot of fishermen, mainly, that live here. Realty is very cheap, like real estate, because of their adjacency to the deserts.
So I guess they all do the fishing out of the lake.
Alright.
Some of them do, and then some of them make excursions to the sea.
All right, I'm gonna, head the cart over to Drinkin', and I'll keep an eye out for Yorin just in case he passes us while we're doing this.
You want to get back in the armor, Gibraltar?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so roll me a raw 20, Mike. I'm just doing like a probability roll.
4.
4. Okay, so then yeah, you don't see Yorn on your way to Drinkin'. You pull your cart up to the side, and you guys are in Ganor, right in front of Drinkin' in the cart.
Cool, I'm gonna hop out and go into Drinkin'.
Cool.
I follow.
Yes, following right through.
We'll stay in the cart.
Nice.
Yeah, I stay in the cart with Zelonis and I start cutting a wood block. Chiseling it.
Say what?
I'm chiseling a wood block.
Okay, into what? Or just
I don't know yet.
whittling, or
I'm whittling. I start whittling. I'll let you know what it turns into.
Okay.
Or attempts to be.
I leave Ophelia with them. I just go in by myself. She will help keep guard.
Cool. So who's going in? Who's staying in the cart?
I'm
Going
going.
in.
I'm going to.
Cool.
You know why we're going in? What are we looking for?
They were looking for
Looking
Yorin.
Yorin.
It's Darius's friend with the order he works with. Or worked with.
Used to work with.
Yeah, he should be wearing scribe's robes. Looks like a nerd.
If they think if you guys think you need protection, I'll go with you. Otherwise, they'll take a nap.
Nah, Ganor's not dangerous.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're
I'll
fine.
select.
here.
Yeah, you guys can see, like, even just from yesterday, like, there are less people wandering. You see some damage that had been done and just the overwhelming number of people's being repaired. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning at this point. There's some people wandering the streets, just general hustle and bustle of like a small village. As you pull up to Drinkin, you see that there are some people out at the lake fishing. You walk in, there's nobody behind the bar, but you see a couple of female waiters bringing with like the whatever the fuck it's called, the serving tray, bringing drinks. Even at 11 o'clock in the morning, there's still like 15 people in.
I want to head over to. I kind of see in the distance that one garbage heap shop that I used to shop at, and I want to go towards that shop.
Garbage heap shop that you
You know what I'm talking about, with the old lady with the yarn balls?
Oh, I remember.
It's why I have a sock bag.
Oh, okay. It's just in the market. It's not really like a store.
Yeah, I know. It's a tent of garbage.
Okay, cool. That'll probably be
I head that way.
okay. That's.
I'll be back,
maybe
fellas. I'm gonna go shopping.
Yeah.
Are you looking for particular things, or are you going to try and make me list stuff for you?
Both.
Okay, so then we're going to cut to the people who entered the bar.
Alright.
What's everybody doing in the cart while you're waiting?
Just sitting here relaxing. Waiting.
It is still a very nice day. There's like a cool breeze coming through.
I'm gonna kind of like walk around in the kind of area around the wagon. Just kind of
Cool.
look around.
Yeah, you see like fishermen kind of heading up towards the lake. There's a lot of people fishing at the lake. Some people sitting in front of a small house right next to Drinkin, just having a chit chat, afternoon tea, as it were. It's pretty busy. There's a lot more people now that Katil has been destroyed, so there's a decent amount of people kind of walking through the street. A lot of people heading up towards the market just above Drinkin. Themir, what are you doing? You went in with them? Coil,
Yes.
did you go in?
Yeah, I believe he did.
Okay, so you guys walk in. You see there's a few people. You don't see anybody instantly behind the bar, but there are two
All right,
female waiters.
I scan the room for Yorin.
He's not in here. Yeah, you don't see.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the bar and wait for one of the waitresses to come over.
Sure. She, a human female, long brown hair, beautiful blue eyes. She goes, "Oh, let me go grab Doug for you." She runs back to presumably where the kitchen area would essentially be in a bar. And a like 5'5", short-haired human male walks out, and he goes, "Hey man, what can I get for you?"
Hey, I'm looking for some information, and I put a gold down.
He picks up the gold. He goes, "Oh, okay. What do you need?"
Looking for a man in gray scribe's robes, has an emblem of a skeletal hand clutching a scale. Name's Yorin.
Dorian. Let's see. He's like, "Oh, Yorin. Yeah, he comes in here sometimes. He's not the biggest drinker, I guess, but yeah, I've seen him. I know who he is.
Any idea where he's staying?
As far as I know, he's staying at the Shetza."
Thank you. And I turn and I leave.
Cool.
I'm gonna stick around and order some breakfast or some lunch.
Sick. All right. He goes, "Yeah. What do you need, man?"
Give me the special.
Yeah, absolutely. Got it whipped up right for you. He points at Coil. He goes, "What do you need, buddy?"
He kind of snaps out of it after like staring around the room and just sits down next to next to Darius and goes,
Well, Darius left.
Darius is already out.
oh, okay, well, I guess he didn't see that, and he's just kind of embarrassed and now, like, sitting next to Thamior. Whatever he's going to end up having.
You got it too.
I'll pay for his.
Cool.
And I. How much are like like
Coil
based
looks
on
over.
how? I just throw on a gold piece.
Okay, Coil looks at Thamior and goes, good, I don't have any money.
That's so much money for Emil. He looks at you and goes, yeah, let me get you some change here. And he goes,
No, it's fine.
That's like at least 2 months rent for me. That's crazy.
My gift to you.
Oh, appreciate it.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
Merchants love us. We're high rollers.
He
dog.
brings you guys out 2 like heaping plates. You got like hot cakes on there, some like grilled meat. Fucking like imagine like a Denny's Grand Slam fantasy style, but double.
But also fish because Ganon.
Coil kind of like leans over to Thamior and is like, you know, Meatball had me pull people's teeth out because they were gold, and I just can't help but feel like you guys give up a lot of this stuff.
Well, I mean, when one lives an extravagant life, one must be able to support themselves with it. Even with such meager means, we still must expend our extravagance and give it amongst the common class.
You shouldn't steal others. Oh wait, I'm not here.
You're not there. Get out of here.
Not here.
Mean, I would never have any. If I ever got any gold, I would give it to Meatball or ZZ.
Well,
So-
you're your own man now, so any gold you get is yours. And you know what? And he pulls out another gold piece and hands it to Coil. This will be your first one that belongs to you. I hope that you cherish it and spend it on something that really means something to you. And I put it in his hand and kind of close it.
Can you buy daggers in this town?
Sure, there's a place to buy that.
Coil kind of like sticks it in his cloak pocket and is like, wow, very cool.
Enjoy.
Damn, I thought I had this written down somewhere. I could have sworn I had an inventory list that was separate.
So Thamior looks down at all the food. He's like, no way I'm going to be able to finish all this, but I'm sure the lizard will love this.
Coil's already like putting food in his mouth and just chewing it out. He's like, oh yeah, he's always eating stuff. I'm certain that he would like these.
Coil, are you familiar with how a bird feeds its young?
No? What's young?
They're babies, but hatch out of the eggs. They're little birdlings.
I don't think Coil has seen birds hatching. I don't think he's really ever
Oh
gotten
my
to a
god,
nest
imagine
before.
when he does.
Okay, well, when the birds hatch, when they break out of their shell for the first time, they can't feed themselves. Their mothers will chew their food up and spit it back into their mouths to feed them.
Okay.
Just something to think about. I mean, I know that you bought this food because you just felt embarrassed or like you needed to, and I know that you can't actually eat it, but you may be able to provide sustenance for something that needs it.
Whoa!
I love
Kind of
this.
like tucks his plate away into like he just like pours fucking food into a cloak pocket. He's like, I'll keep that in mind, and he like pats
Here,
the pocket a little bit.
I take the other few plates and just keep one for myself. Here, take these as well.
All right, so he's got a pocket full of fucking sausage. All right,
That's my kink, dude.
He is definitely going to try and piece that out to Zalinus and Gibraltar the moment they step outside.
And then we finish up, continuing talking about birds and all that stuff, and then head on out to the cart.
Immediately, Zalinus, you're still out there on the cart.
Yeah, I'm still sitting at the cart.
He like goes up to where Darius was sitting and was just like, look, a baby bird, and he just throws all of the stuff out of his pocket immediately onto like the cart seat. It's like some sausage and stuff and some bread.
I thought you were about to cover a baby bird with sausages.
I thought you were
I
gonna
thought-
chew it and try to feed me it.
I thought he was gonna chew it and spit it up all
Coil.
over you.
Goyle, he's not a baby bird. He's
Why
a
is-
full-grown dragon.
I think I was confused about.
It's alright. Coil. It's alright. Oh my
I
god.
mean, you're welcome to feed them. You don't need to chew up their food. They can chew their own food.
Oh
Is this food chewed?
no.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
not.
I start
Don't-
eating
don't-
it.
I imagine like you're eating it. Is this food chewed?
Is this good? I forgot to eat.
So Rigel and Barry are not there. Rigel's going to look for stuff. As Barry's still walking around.
Right, yeah, Barry's walking around. You kind of see him outside, just sort of generally wandering.
Hey, Barry, there's food here.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Definitely get some sausage.
I'll come running over.
Cool.
I pull out a bottle of wine and start pouring it.
Is this food pre-chewed?
Cool. All right, Rigel, you are in the marketplace.
Cool. I head over to that garbage heap,
Okay.
and is it the same old lady that works here?
No, this seems kind of like a younger, strapping lad with a nice goatee on him.
Cool. So I'm looking around. Maybe I see any books.
Yeah, there's some assorted random ass books.
Yeah, what kind of books? Let me peek a couple.
Oh god.
Are you looking for a book on a specific thing?
No, I'm looking at the books.
Okay,
Son of a
so
bitch.
yeah, you see
All
two
dictionaries.
sections: fiction and nonfiction.
Fiction, nonfiction. Anything else? Was there a third category I heard for some reason? Out
You
of the
didn't.
two binary. Okay. I'm
You
gonna look at the
Also-
I'm
gonna look at the
nonfiction is
nonfiction.
fantasy.
the nonfiction.
Fiction is fantasy, and fiction's probably this life.
Nonfiction. Okay. Yeah, you see a lot of books about fish.
Fish.
A lot of books about fish.
Anything else in there?
Straining him. Straining
I-
him.
I got this. I'm doing rolls. Dude. I'm
It
doing
doesn't
rolls.
matter. I wanted to look at books. I'm in the book reading day.
So nonfiction, yeah, you see a book that recounts the history of pirates in Khalid.
Whoa.
Get that
I
Khalidian
might.
seafaring pirates.
Khalidian seafaring pirates. All right. What else do I see?
You also see a book that talks about different types of edible plants one may find in the Khalidian forest.
Ooh, another good one.
You see a memoir written by an old mayor of Ganor. You see that there is another book there that talks about biodiversity in different biomes. So the combination of non-swamp into swamp and what that means for the agriculture.
Ooh.
And that's really all you see. That's nonfiction.
Cool. I buy 3 fish books
Okay.
and all of those other ones.
Okay.
And well, I grabbed them all. I don't check out yet.
Okay.
And what about anything made of cloth? Maybe anything that could be scrapped.
Yeah.
Just
so
anything
there's-
made of cloth. What do I see?
I mean, you see some shirts, some dresses, you see some like face wrappings, couple of different cloaks, capes.
I'm looking something with big mass of cloth, but maybe the same material. What's the biggest item of cloth?
Probably. Let's. So the biggest thing of cloth would basically be it's like think of like the way that some people have car covers, but this is a wagon cover.
A wagon cover. What color is it? Just like white?
It's
And what's
beige.
it made of?
Beige, and it's made out of cloth, like you just asked me.
What kind of cloth though?
Cotton.
Nice. That's a good kind.
Shit.
And
He does this because he knows I hate it, by the way.
are there any new products since I've been here last?
Tons. A lot of it looks almost completely different.
Name 3.
3 new products. So it's got a thing that kind of looks like a slinky, right? But it's made out of wood.
What?
It's got a little toy sailboat. And then another new thing is a like a paddle ball type game, but it's not string, it's more like rope. So it's like a catch the ball in a cup game, but it's like twine
Paddle ball.
attached to a paddle with like a rock, essentially.
Nice. I buy all of those things you listed.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah, it's gonna be 1 gold, 5 silver from you.
Okay, I give him 2 gold.
Oh, sweet. Do you want? Oh, I mean, did you want change or whatever?
Yeah, but only give me 50 silver.
That's 5 gold.
Oh. You
What do you
can keep
mean?
the change.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah.
Rago wonders, how does gold work in this place? I don't fucking understand their currency here.
Spends the most money, has no idea how it all works.
Nah.
Oh. I was like, is he like really excited? Like, what the fuck?
Okay. Let me just get rid of this real quick. And then,
What's everybody doing while Rigel is off fucking gallivanting around, forcing me to improv different items?
Well,
I mean,
I assume
I'm headed
that
to the inn.
I assume that that's what we're
Perfect.
doing when
perfect.
while he's doing this.
Okay, so you guys going up towards the inn would
I'm
pass
up to the
him?
street. Yeah, you
You're
passed
in the-
me?
I mean, it's the market's on the street, so they would go past you. Right after you're finished buying that stuff, they'd be walking past you. Zelona's Berry, did you guys do anything? Now it's been about 10 minutes.
In Ganor, there's nothing
You ate-
but there's no good commerce here, right? Other than trade of petty goods, common household
Yeah,
items.
it basically is like a flea market.
Yeah, I don't fucking give a shit. I'll stay with the cart.
Okay.
I
I'm
stay
just waiting
with the
to
cart.
leave.
Can
I
I-
stay with the cart, looking through the eyes of my owl at the common folk as they scurry and wander about their little lives.
Okay,
Can I
so
have
you-
also bought a box from him, maybe?
what kind of box? Wood cardboard?
Just like a little wooden box that would fit this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Because you gave him 2 gold, he kicked it in.
Cool.
I wonder
Um.
if Darius found his friend yet.
Well, did you go with him up towards the inn?
Yeah.
Okay. So Barry, what are you doing? You're still just kind of generally wandering.
Yeah, I think I'll ask because I have not been to Ganor. I think I'm gonna ask Zelonis if there's a place to get a good drink in there.
Well, the place we parked next, or saddled the horses next to, drinking is alright, I guess. If you want to go
I
in
mean,
and
the
get a
place
drink,
that's right next to us.
yeah, that place.
And the only bar in the town.
Yeah, it's a really small, shitty place. I'll come join you if you'd like.
Yeah, let's go grab a drink.
Who else is with us?
I think Thamior and Coil.
So we walk back in.
Well, I'm not sitting out here by myself. I'm coming in.
All right.
So you guys didn't go to the inn?
Just-
Or Darius's.
Darius just did
Okay,
his
so
own
they went
thing.
to the cart. Okay.
So you guys walk in, and the bartender goes, "Hey, my favorite customers, long time no see. What's going on? Oh, and some new guys too. What can I get for you guys?"
The strongest ale you have, please.
Yeah, you got it, buddy. And
Flavor
for
is
you,
no concern. Just straight whiskey.
yeah, love it. Perfect order. Do you guys need anything additional? You want to drink?
Well, I
Um,
mean, since we're doing this, I'm gonna just get. Do you have any elven wine?
We don't have elven wine, but we do have. Look, I know. I mean, I could tell you now.
It'll do. It'll do.
Yeah, we have wine. It's delicious. It tastes. It's like mediocre. Like it's like the equivalent of like a $6 bottle of wine. He pours you a glass. He goes, "My buddy over here. Do you need anything?" Points to Coil.
No.
Good. He gives you guys nice whiskey, beer, wine, and he puts a small saucer of nothing right in front of Coyle. He goes, "You wanted nothing? Here's a cup of nothing." Get it?
The joke kind of goes over his head, and he's like, "No."
Cool, man. Yeah, love it.
Evan takes a sip of his wine, and you can tell, that the bartender probably is looking at him eagerly. He's just like really trying to hold back that. It's delicious. And as soon as the bartender's back is turned, he casts the magic to flavor it up.
You don't have
It's
any
better.
Jub juice, do you?
I would never serve that insane elixir in my bar.
This shit's fun, though.
Well, you say that, but I beg to differ.
I'm drinking a whole bottle of it.
That's insane. That sounds like a nightmare to me. At once?
Over a span. That's too
I
much.
wonder what would happen if you drank a whole bottle of it.
I really want to know now.
Sorry, what's this chub juice?
I pull
It fucks you.
a bottle out of
up.
my bag of this viscous material.
Oh, there he's coming back.
Hello?
You pull out a bottle of Jub juice?
Yeah. Just straight up
Okay.
full bottle. Or what? Yeah. 9 shots worth left of my Jub juice. This is Jub juice. This will really mess you up. Barry, have you ever had any of this?
Have you had it before, Mike?
I don't think that you would have, no.
The fuck is that? Maple syrup?
No. It's delicious. You want to try some?
Yes.
Samuel,
I
you
throw
want to
back
try
the
some?
glass of whiskey so it's empty. Like I drink the whole glass of whiskey, and I put the empty cup in front of Zelonis.
I pour him a shot's worth.
I turn to Coyle. We're on babysitting duty.
Coyle says, I want to be a baby, and he kind of like slides the empty plate towards Zalanis.
I pour a shot's worth in there as well.
It's not going to affect Coyle, but yeah. Cool. Zelonis, are you going to pour yourself a shot?
I'll pour myself a shot.
Oh my god. Barry and Zelonis, roll me 2 d6s.
5 and 1.
I got 3 in 1.
So I want to go out on a limb and say Coyle can taste. What does Jub juice taste like?
It tastes like Zambuca. Thick black licorice almost. Alright, and then I'm gonna roll to see which number means what. Okay. So Barry, your constitution drops to 1, but your strength jumps to 30. Like you are like insanely strong at the moment. Like you feel the healthiest, most ripped, like insanely powerful you've felt ever. But your constitution drops to like 1, so you're also belligerently hammered drunk, probably the drunkest you've ever been.
Throwing up.
Zelonis, your wisdom drops to 1, and your strength jumps to 30. So you feel like the most powerful you've ever felt in your life, but you have absolutely no way whatsoever to comprehend it.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
almost like making you angry that you have no idea how to understand what you're feeling. And you're just like, you literally can comprehend nothing but the fact that you feel so strong.
Zelonis smash! I smashed the counter.
You have all of your intelligence.
You
but
see the
just
bartender
don't
goes, this
have
is why.
comprehension.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you know what things are, but like you can't put it to like actual use.
I
You
don't
honestly
smash. I
probably
don't.
feel like you're powerful salvia tripping.
I don't smash it, but I just like
Bartender goes,
theatrically smash it.
This is why we don't sell Jub juice here. This is insane.
Strong.
All right.
You gotta go find something to break.
This is gonna last at least like an hour.
Arm wrestle me, Barry.
We gotta go find something to break.
Oh, the arm wrestle.
Okay, go. Each of you give me an opposed athletics check, but because your strength is fucking 30, you add a plus what? 10?
Shit, is it?
I mean, 20 is 5.
Now I'm curious. I don't even know what the modifier is for 30.
Would it be 15?
I mean, if it's 30 for both of them, wouldn't they just cancel each other
Yeah,
out?
I guess that's true. So
Oh,
just
yeah,
roll me
that's
a
true.
d20.
Just to save any unnecessary bullshit.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
You rolled a 1?
I rolled it in
I got a raw.
D&D bot. Oh my god.
You strength all the wrong way.
I clenched
it
my
in the
butt. Yeah. Since it's a roll
That's
against
not-
each other.
Please
Yeah,
get a crit.
30 is plus 10. God damn, dude. Is it athletics? So I not automatically fail though, so. Oh! Get the fuck out of here, dude! Are you
He
serious?
throws.
Holy shit, this thing's broken, man. This thing's fucking rigged.
He's throwing flies to the
Legit.
wall.
Holy
I
yeah.
had to break his arm, dude.
To the far top.
Holy shit. Don't break my fucking arm, dude.
All right. As you guys are wiling the fuck out, Darius makes his way up towards the Shetza Inn. He passes Rigel. Do you guys want to interact at all?
No, I
Oh.
ignore him.
Hey, Darius.
Not now.
Fuck off, boy.
Where you going?
I just
got
continue
books.
walking.
You're gonna like them.
Do you just stay standing in the market?
I do, but then I do a perception check of how many, like, what the crowd is in this this road. And I rolled a.
God damn.
17.
Somebody looks so overwhelmed to come up. with
17. I couldn't find perception.
Yeah, there's like 20 other people browsing in the market. There's like 10 employees working stands in the market, and the road is, I mean, there is not like bumper to bumper traffic, but it's like moving traffic, you could call it.
Are there any other shop stands? Or
Um,
what kind of shop stands?
There's some that sell meat, some that sell produce. There's obviously a fish stand. You see like a small like weapons stand that sells like basic armor and weapon shit. There is a shop that sells kind of like what's the word I'm thinking of? It's not periphery. It's something that like a
Superfluous?
religious person would have. It's not periphery. Just
Contraband?
religious
stuff.
Paraphernalia.
reliquary.
Paraphernalia.
Reliquary? Am I thinking of reliquary goods?
Ah,
Reliquary.
Paraphernalia.
okay. Well,
Container
I-
for holy relics. Yeah, like reliquary type stuff.
I'm running to the bathroom really fast. Sorry.
cool.
believe
I note that, and then I go and drop off my box of goodies in the wagon, and then I go seek out Zelonis.
Okay, so you head inside. Cool. Darius, you arrive at the Shetza Inn.
Cool. I'll walk in and look for the front desk.
It's there at the front.
Cool, I'll walk up to it.
Yeah, you see a young human man sitting behind the desk. He goes, "Can I get a room for you?"
I'm actually looking for a guest, name of Yorin.
Yorin. Yeah, we have somebody here by the name of Yorin. I can't give you his room. That's conflict. But I can go see if he's in. I can go give a knock to his door if you hang out here.
Sure.
Are you gonna follow him?
No, I'll wait.
Okay. Let's see.
I thought for sure he was following.
I 100% expected him to.
No,
I
I mean,
expected him to follow him, and then when that guy went to go knock, pushed him out of the way, and he just goes, "You're in."
It's a Ganor innkeeper. I'm not worried about him being shifty.
You see that the innkeeper comes back, and you see that Yorin, just wearing plain, regular clothes, walks out, and he goes, "Darius, what a delight to see you."
Hello, old friend.
He comes over and he gives you like the predator handshake, the like respect handshake. He goes,
Yeah.
"How's it been? Things have been crazy, huh?"
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, typical Darius. He goes, "Something is off with you. What's you got your eyes? What do we got here?"
Oh, I died for a little bit.
Sorry?
Yeah, just temporarily speak.
So your least favorite thing. Are you
Yeah.
undead?
No, it's very complicated.
Jesus, things are fucked up.
Yeah, I'll say.
He goes,
I-
"Come with me. Let's go. Come to my room. We can talk."
Yeah. So
You guys head back to his room. It's a quaint little inn. There's like a couple of chairs, bed, dresser, all that
all right,
stuff.
I'll give him the cliff notes of the Feywild and the Crown and the Order Betrayal and what they were really using the souls for.
Yeah. Wow. That is. Yeah, we found out that the souls were being used for nefarious things right around the time that you left. So I left the order. I'm done. I can't in good conscience exist in an order that says that they abide by the law of Glenvor only to spit directly in the face of the literal primary function. So yeah, I'm done there. I mean, I've been doing some fishing. This is like a vacation for me. I needed to get out. Katil was on fucking fire. Little girl died. That was crazy. I mean, just chaos.
Well, unfortunately, vacation may be over. We found a ritual chamber in Eastbourne.
What do you mean a ritual chamber? For what? What ritual?
Apparently, they dump corpses in it, and there are ancient runes inscribed in a circle on the floor and along the wall. We don't know what specifically they say, but it looks like necromantic-based magic.
Oh my god, you guys found some ancient. I mean, we've had some on record, some markings in some places found with the order, but I mean, as far as we know, it's a dead language. There is no way to comprehend it. Where there's tale of an ancient seer stone that some family passed down for generations, but we've never heard or caught wind of any such thing.
Oh, we found the stone.
What? Okay. Things are fucking crazy. What do you mean you found the stone?
We found the stone.
The mythical item that doesn't exist. You found that.
Yes, I was with the girl who currently has it yesterday.
Okay. I'm not talking to the same man that I talked to last time. You found the person who has it and didn't take it by force. You and I both know that you, at the very least, should have that stone right now.
I understand why you'd say that, but it wasn't really feasible.
That's like taking candy from a baby. You push her down in a puddle and just take it.
It's much more complicated than that, and she's actually quite resourceful. She's managed to elude unfriendly eyes this long.
Yeah, she's duped the smartest guy I know out of the fucking seer stone, it looks like.
Well, other than that, and I'll take him through the what the fuck was the name of the order and people in Eastbourne that we killed?
Warriors of Virtue?
The Warriors of Virtue and the death of Carpius, and my suspicions that they're related to the Forsaken.
So it goes, that's
Eastbourne has warriors. He goes, Darius, after you left, we started hearing through other different departments and chapters of the order something about some warriors of virtue, and they were cropping up all over the place. I mean, I'm not even talking like just places like Katil and Kalta. I'm talking like we heard that there was one that popped up in Tarketh, in Rolvin. I'm talking about we heard that there was chapters of the Warriors of Virtue that popped up in Huldred.
What about Tando?
The Tando Isles? We very rarely hear news from there. It's
And what was the news out of Tarketh specifically?
just that the Warriors of Virtue set up shop and started trying to recruit people. These things, they've apparently existed. We just also recently learned of these guys. We don't know what they want or what they're after. They just kind of seem like a extremist cult.
They're a death cult. We've dealt with plenty of them. They think that death is freeing people, that they're sending them to be with their god. You know, the usual death
haven't
cult
done
stuff.
anything. I mean, that's why they didn't do anything, because killing people.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So he's basically, Yorn is telling Darius right now that the Warriors of Light are actually a really fucking widespread right now.
Warriors of
Virtue, but yeah.
So sorry, the Warriors
Which
of Light.
is substantiating essentially what Carpius had said to you guys. And he goes, I mean, we deal with undeath, not death, so we never dispatched anything or looked into it further. Death cult sucks, but it's not really our wheelhouse. Death is fine.
Right, but natural death. They're killing people in the name of a false god.
That's not my place to say.
No,
but,
I know.
They're as far as I know, there was not any huge numbers reported, but it was shocking how many cities these places were in.
Well,
I haven't heard of any in Ganor yet, but again, I left the order, so any new news coming through, I'm not privy to.
right. Well, we're on our way to Eastbourne now. You have more familiarity with necromantic magic than I do. I'd like if you could come take a look at this chamber.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I guess vacation is over, huh?
All right, let me get the party together. We'll meet you back here once I round everybody up.
Yeah, I gotta get packing. Yeah, absolutely. I'll see you in a few.
All right, and then I'll go back heading over to drinking.
Cool. Ragel, right after you pass Ragel? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, as long as I can you hear me.
Oh, Rigel's a Bowflex now.
He turned into his ultimate
I'm a
form,
fucking
dude.
Bowflex now, mate.
Is that Bowflex gonna come to the house, dude? Because I would rip that thing. We could put that
Probably
in
not.
the window room until we get a table. We
It's not
should
mine.
maybe get a Bowflex.
I'll see if they'll sell it to me. They're not gonna want to give it up for free, probably.
I'll go halvesies on it with you.
Nice.
Sorry, I just totally forgot what we were doing. Cool. Rygel, as you walk in, you see Barry and Zelonis arm wrestling. And you see just Coil looking over in just like utter curiosity, like, what the fuck is happening? And Thamir kind of like rubbing his eyes, like, oh, okay.
Oh,
Alright.
Darius.
Hey.
I just
No, I'm
dominated that.
I'm starting to
It's
count out
Ragel.
gold for the damages.
It's Rygel, not Darius, who walked in.
Oh,
Coil.
Rigel. I'm sorry.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Darius. No, Zelonis? I tap him on the shoulder.
Where is that?
Zelonis?
Who?
They drank some special juice.
Scream at Zelonis to throw me.
Jub juice.
Yes, that was the one. It was a ridiculous name.
That shit is fun.
Uh,
How long ago did they take it?
Honestly,
they
you
just
walked
took
in, yeah, like because a lot of things are happening in tandem, this kind of happened while, like, you were shopping while that all went down. So they kind of just took it,
Zelonis, they just took it. Damn.
basically.
I need Zelonis.
Right now, what's
Right
happening
here,
is
so-
happening while Darius is at the
I need to ask him a question. Zelonis, did we
He has
have
intelligence, just not wisdom.
Zelonis, do you
Go on.
read me, Zelonis?
Where? Yeah.
Zelonis, did we have a lot of armor and swords for a militia back in Zalmascus?
Now, here's an interesting one, Nick. What I'm going to tell you is, since you have no wisdom, you're not thinking of the notion that they're all yours and you need to keep them. You know intellectually, yes, you do have a lot of weapons and armaments.
I'm glad you reiterated that because it's exactly how I was going to phrase it.
Amazing.
I have lots of weapons. There's lots
Yes.
and lots of weapons. I
Yes.
think I have 40 short swords.
Is this no, not you? How many in the barracks at Zalmascus?
Yes, lots of swords.
At Zalmascus?
No.
No, where?
I have them.
Where are the swords at Zalmascus? And how many? Well, actually, I know where they are, but how many are there? Damn it! I walk out and I go back shopping.
Zelonis to throw me at him, and I run towards Zelonis.
I throw Barry.
Oh my god, give me, Rygel, a dexterity save with disadvantage because of the 30 strength on both of them.
What am I rolling for?
He's throwing Barry at you
What kind of
as you
check?
go walk out the door. Dexterity
Dex?
save.
15.
Give me Zelonis in a ranged attack roll with advantage.
As I see this unfolding, I reach back in my pouch to dig out a few more pieces of gold.
23.
You throw Barry, and he like fucking net gun lands on the back of Rygel, dragging him to the ground.
I'm like laughing. I'm all laughing and grappling him.
We did it.
I give him a wet willy.
Oh no! Please!
Yes.
I turn to the barkeep. I am so sorry. And I take all the gold in my hand. I just drop it back in the pouch and pull out a platinum piece to cover anything that happens.
He goes,
Help,
thanks,
I'm being
man. This is the
assaulted,
most
help."
interesting thing that's happened at this bar in like a year.
Oh, not much of it will be left. I'm sorry.
Help!
Oh god.
I was like, "Why are you leaving, man? We got all the swords here." And I start to tickle him.
Stop it!
Rygel, come back.
I just need to know how many swords are at the barracks.
What is
None.
happening?
None.
Zelonis, did
none.
you bring them with you right now?
Yeah, I have them still. I never dropped them off.
I think that Dolpho would have unloaded them.
From my bag, I would chop his
Oh,
hands
they're
off
in
before
your.
that.
Oh,
happened.
because you have a bag of holding now.
Yeah.
That's
There's
right.
none? You took them all?
I had them all. I never left them.
Did you take them all with you, though?
Yeah, I have the bag still.
No, how many are in Zalmascus?
None.
None? You took them all?
No, there. What swords were there?
In the barracks, in
There
town
was none
center.
there.
Barry,
No
put that
swords
down.
and no armor? Or
No,
was there
no.
armor?
The first time we raided and liberated the city, I took everything. Nothing has ever been
Don't break the
replenished.
window. Stop.
Alright, so Zelonis is back, kind of?
Well, he has intelligence, but not wisdom.
Go
He
ahead,
can
get that
tell you
headlock.
facts.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, I'm looking at the shops and I'm thinking maybe I could buy some gear for any trainees, since you're probably not willing to part with your swords. Is this correct?
They'll have to take a blood oath and a ceremony if they want a sword from me.
Goyle, try to restrain him.
Blood oath and a
Um,
what kind of blood oath and ceremony?
Barry!
It's the blood oath of my kind. I indoctrinate them into the order of the blade. They have to become one of me. Dragonborn.
dragon?
Coming out the door.
They have to become a
It's too
dragonborn?
much pressure.
How does
Well,
one become a dragonborn?
my
Your
clan.
follows his lead.
My clan. They can join my clan. I am the last of
Triangle
them.
is now walking around with Barry just wrapped around him.
No,
I
Barry was
see.
doing some various stuff around the bar. That's what I was yelling about.
Oh, okay.
Well, how come we never took this oath?
I don't want you to.
Why is that?
Get out of here.
Wow. All right, I will. And I leave.
Okay. Cool.
Will
So
wants to locate Darius inside of town.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm already walking towards drinking.
Okay.
Where's Darius?
all right.
Right there.
Marsh, give me a. I just saw your nerf or nothing meme in the hive mark. Marsh, give me the check if you don't mind. Rago, what's your passive perception?
16, 14, 15.
I got 14.
So, Rigel, as you're walking out of the bar, you see Barry with 2 dicks in his hand trying to sneak them into your pocket.
I let him.
Rigel accepts Barry's dick into his pocket.
Beckon tells Alonis I snuck him in there and he's got no idea.
Oh,
Raggle's
yeah.
got no clue, dude. I put a couple dicks in his pocket.
I continue walking outside and I
He
chuck a
loves
dick.
us.
I chuck 2 dicks.
You chuck 2 dicks.
Yeah, I chuck 2 dicks.
Give me 2 d20s. Roll them as ranged attacks. I'm gonna see if you hit anybody.
I throw them pretty far towards the lake.
Damn,
Okay,
Barry,
there's a
myself
lot
and-
of people at the lake.
Myself
Okay,
and
one
Will
was-
hanging out there too.
One was an 8. One was a 3.
You hit a guy walking back with like a bucket of fish right in the face with a dick, and it lands in his bucket.
Does he see
What
me?
the hell, dude?
Does he see me? Can I roll a
What
stealth
is-
check?
What kind of dicks did you sneak into his pocket?
It
I
was
rolled
a human
17
dick.
for stealth.
I did 1 human dick and 1 werewolf dick.
He goes, "What the fuck is this?" Give me. He's gonna do a perception check. Give me a stealth roll, Raggle.
17.
He can't find you, but he's looking around like, "Who the fuck threw this thing? What am I even looking at here? What is this? I don't know what this is."
It's a
Oh
dick.
my god. Oh my god, hopefully the meat tastes good. It's just in his bin of fish. He keeps on laughing. Alright, Darius, you pass Rigel once more in the market on your way back to drinking.
Rigel,
Yes, Darius.
get everybody together. I've got Yorin, who's going to come with us to Eastbourne. He's going to help us figure out that chamber.
Wait, I got shopping to do.
Shopping? We have a necromantic sacrifice chamber.
Yeah, and we also have a missing Atka.
Missing? She said she was going to go to Tando.
I don't know. I just don't feel right that we left her alone.
I mean, she felt like she could do it.
Yeah, I felt like I could do a lot of things that I probably couldn't.
So what do you want to do? You want to turn around right now and we'll start going and finding her?
I don't know.
I mean, the last time we went and found her, she ended up going off on her own again.
We need her stone, do we not?
And what do you want to do? You want to take it from her?
I don't know. Maybe we should kill everyone instead.
Now you're sounding.
And then we can take her. But I don't know. What if she is in danger?
Hopefully she would sending you if she was.
She can send me? I didn't think she can do that.
Yeah, she said she can, and that she'll send when she's there.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow, that's good news. That I should probably pay attention to. Okay, well, I guess I really don't need to buy weapons for a militia, or wait, I need to get some incense. I go buy some incense.
Sure. What kind of sense would you like?
What kind is there?
Oh, for fuck's sake, bro!
No, this one's easy for me, dude. I was a pagan most of my life, so I mean,
Mark's
there's
a
a.
fucking heathen. How many things is he gonna make us list out?
I want to give Rigel a wedgie.
Nick has never played the main campaign where Rigel goes shopping. He doesn't know how this works.
I want to
likes
give Rigel
try
a
and keep me
wedgie
on
while
his
he's
toes.
shopping in the market.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Coil, if you could talk about whatever for 20 minutes, I could go shopping for 5.
16.
Yeah, you give him a wedgie.
I like
The smells they have there. There's lavender, lilac. There's vanilla. There's musk. There's frankincense and myrrh. Frankincense separately and myrrh separately. There is a cedar wood. There is a Palo Santo wood smell. There's a white sage smell, a regular sage smell, and then a desert sage smell.
Ultimate smell.
Yeah, I buy a white sage, a myrrh, or like 20 of each white sage, myrrh, lavender.
Cool. It's 2 silver.
Done.
Yeah, all right.
And then wait, are there any sick action figures?
The stand behind you does have dolls. I wouldn't call them action figures because they're made out of wood.
Yeah. What kind?
What kind?
There's one of somebody who looks kind of like a matador. He's got like the cape and the weird Spanish hat. There's one that looks like a warrior. He's like a lizard, not a dragonborn, but like a lizard folk humanoid warrior with a sword and a shield and armor on. There's one that looks like a tabaxi soldier. There's one that looks like a humanoid soldier.
Are there any?
Oh, that's the question I like to hear.
Are there any Anubis statues?
Yes, there's one. It's 6 inches tall.
Nice. What's it made of?
Mahogany.
Mahogana.
Any,
Cool, I buy
masked
that.
wrestlers with championship belts.
Is there what? No.
Any? No. Oh, all right.
Actually, there's a John Cena now that you mention it. No.
See that?
Can't really
But you couldn't see
it, though.
You got to roll perception. Only the nat 20 can get it.
I open it up and I put that into my reliquary filled with other Anubises and religious figures and one of my dad
Cool.
and mom and family. I pretty much have dolls of things, high figures.
Sweet. Okay, are you going to go back to drinking with Darius?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Boyle and I are standing outside.
We're going to say it's been about an hour as Darius and approaches with Rigel soon after him. You see Coil and Thamior standing outside.
An hour since I left the first time, or the second, the first time, or when I left again.
We're just gonna
When
say,
you-
for the sake of the Jub juice was kind of like a little flavor, that it's been an hour. We're just gonna say that and have that be fine. Or do you want to question everything?
I just want
No,
to know.
don't give him that option.
It was a rhetorical, aggressive question.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't say he had the option. I was just asking what his opinion was.
I don't have one.
See, Barry, I told you, that shit's great.
Yeah, that was not bad.
How bad is the damage?
It's honestly not that bad. They broke like a couple of little things, but nothing over, like overly crazy. Nothing that like a rough and tumble bar brawl that happens from time to time would do.
Me and Barry were the bar brawl that would happen during max
you were like a
capacity.
15-person bar brawl together.
Oh shit!
Coil and I are just
But we
standing
were, like,
outside,
giggling the
starting
whole
to
time.
brawl, looking at each other awkwardly.
All right, well, thanks for the drink.
Before we leave, I slide. Yeah, thanks for the drink that you brought.
Well, I drink a
Uh,
hard ale from them.
I slide a piece of paper in front of Zelonis and said, "I'm just gonna need you to sign this," and it says, "I lost to Barry in an arm wrestling match."
I eat it. That never happened.
I'll get
Like
your
in
ass again.
Sunny
It
when
was a
they eat
fluke.
they eat D's contract.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cool. You guys are all
That was unfortunate. She just turned the lights off on me from the other room. Because they're all wireless. So she's like trying to do the lights in the front room so she can watch a movie, and my light went out. She's like, yeah, that's fine. Leave it. I'll take care of it from here.
Oh,
Only
Mark,
do the one that says home.
Mark, when we go to see the house on next Saturday, remind me to look at what kind of bulbs are in the fans. I want to get LED bulb replacements for them.
We also
If
need
you want to get replacements for them, that means it doesn't matter what's in them now.
well,
We
you
also-
mean
Well,
the
we need
connector.
to know like the connector, the wattage. They might be oddly shaped.
We also need to know what kind of fuses the house is, but let's continue D&D for now. It's an old house, so it might be glass fuses, which would suck.
I think it'll be okay. It's not our job to replace them. So you guys all meet back up at drinking as Zelonis and Barry are like settling back into honestly low wisdom, high strength, not that much different
Not at all.
versions of themselves.
All right. Hey, Darius, did you find your guy?
Yep. Everybody, let's get to the cart. Yorn's ready. We're gonna have him come with us to Eastbourne.
So what does he know? As I settle up on the cart.
I mean, right now, not too much. I hope once he sees the chamber, he'll be able to give us a little more information.
All right. Does all right, never mind. So we do that and head over to Eastbourne then?
You gotta go pick up Yorn probably first.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
stop at the
on the
end
way.
and grab Yorn.
Yorn goes, "Oh yeah, cool. Yep, coming. Here we go." He throws his bag in the back and he goes, "Who? Couple of new guys here, huh? Is that a Warforged?"
Yep. Coil, meet Yorin.
You're
Hey man, pleasure to meet you. And he goes to shake your hand.
Coil hands him his cold metal palm.
He shakes your hand. And he's
Quick
like,
shake.
"Crazy, yeah. Good to meet you guys. Yorn, I former head scribe for the Order of Glimvor Katil.
I don't think we've ever met.
I'm familiar. I'm familiar with you.
Fair enough.
Darius's reports are very thorough.
Did he tell you where we're going to Eastbourne?
Yeah, some cult death chamber,
Yeah.
some necromantic ritual.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the fucking Warriors of Virtue?
I mean, just that they're seeming like they're popping up all over the gaff. I mean, nothing. I don't know too much other than they are a religious fanatic cult,
Yeah.
or maybe they're a religion. I don't know. Maybe they're not a cult. I mean,
I'm pretty sure they are.
it seems like a cult, right? Yeah. As a scribe, it's my job to be unbiased, so it's hard. I mean, I'm not really a scribe anymore. I quit the order as based on Darius's eyes. Also, he's not really part of the order so much. Different outfit. But yeah, I'm not. But being unbiased is kind of my thing. So They're probably a cult, but maybe they're not a cult. I follow Glenmore. I'm not a
They're a
master.
death cult.
Either way, I definitely plan on bringing them all down. Wherever they may be.
Cool. That sounds fun. I mean, I worked in an office my whole career, so.
Do you swing a blade or do anything?
I swing a fucking quill, dude.
That's fair enough. On the way there, Darius,
Yeah.
is all that information that Yorn and you talked about shared?
Yeah, I mean, I can just let you guys know, like, hey, like, I updated them on all the shit that happened.
Okay, because I definitely want to know that Tarketh is in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm a little concerned, but then again, like, Atka seems to have experience at, like, being very evasive, so I'm pretty confident that either A, she'll find her way to Tando, or B, she's gonna ask us if she needs help. Also, I mean, dependent on DM, we can always have Kudgrick help her get through Tarketh probably pretty easily. I mean, it's his town.
That's what I was hoping that.
Yeah.
I would say that as the DM, I would allow you guys to try and communicate with him.
Man, I wish I had fucking sending.
Yeah, sending's a good thing. It'd be nice, maybe one day when we get to Kalta, maybe we can find, like, an artifact or, like, enchanted item in, like, a shop that, like, allows you to do sending, like, some sort of stone or something. That'd be a pretty cool item.
Hey, Themior.
I unfortunately do not have it prepared.
But do you have...
Kudgrick, I don't think.
I meant Kudgrick.
Oh, okay.
Are you able to make items or scrolls with spells that you know?
No, I am. That would be more of an artificer. I do not do anything like that.
All right, would be useful to have a scroll, at least.
All right, so DM, would it be possible for me to spend some time to write a scroll for them, or is there more involved in that?
I will say, mechanically speaking, there is, for a wizard, an ability to create
So the
scrolls.
thing is that wizards can only create scrolls for cantrips, if I understand.
I think there's a table for it. They can do
Are
it,
you
but
proficient in Arcana?
My knowledge in Arcana, I have 7.
Are you proficient?
Yes.
Okay, so so you know the spell.
I think I found a table for it. Is the only reason I'm asking. And I think it takes a day
So
for a
you
level
can-
1 spell.
Yeah. So I think that's in Xanathar's, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
You can create spell scrolls if you're proficient in Arcana. It takes a while and costs a lot of money, depending on the level of the spell. But
Yeah.
you can technically do it.
I can get it started and see where it would go.
So a third level spell, I think, would take like
A week.
a week
Holy shit.
and cost like 50 platinum.
God damn. Alright.
I mean, if it was easy, then wizard would be the most overpowered class in all of
Oh, yeah.
Dungeons & Dragons. He just makes a fucking fireball fucking scroll for everyone in the party.
Yeah. Fucking Christ. That'd be...
All right, if you're in
Lit.
trouble, use this.
Fireball. Boom!
Just 6 fireballs straight in a row. Blah, 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 blah,
Could
and
you
then fucking
imagine?
whatever
Holy
is just
shit.
dead.
Roll 36d6.
Yo, for real.
Oh shit. Alright.
So yeah, I would say that Themior's never tried to, but he probably knows that he feels like he probably could, given enough time and resources.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can always give it a try.
Alright. I got nothing for the trip.
No cheeky band on the way.
No. I want to
You
kill.
guys, You guys are rolling over to Eastbourne. Cool. Driver, please give me 4 nature checks.
That was a nat 20,
Okay.
which would be a
And
20.
I mean, it's an extra. Doesn't see anything dangerous.
And then I rolled a nat 1, so there you go.
And that one. So give me the rest of your rolls. We'll just get.
That one was a 2.
Okay.
That one was a 15.
Okay.
And then
Give
I
me
think
one
one more. A 9.
A 9. Okay. So as you guys make your way up where the road kind of forks up to Rolvin and down to Eastbourne, you see what looks like 6 rangers, all with bow and arrow, and they draw your arrows and they go, "Halt!"
I'll stop the cart. Yes.
What's going on up there?
What's going on right here? What passage do you need?
We're going to Eastbourne.
We're going to Eastbourne. You're going to have to wait.
Excuse me?
You're excused.
Oh!
Barry, get ready.
Oh!
Everybody up and at 'em.
I
Alright.
pull my staff out and
Rolvin is providing aid to Eastbourne. If you're not here to help, you're here to hinder.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
part of
What kind
the
of
people who
what
called-
kind of aid? Does this have to do with the Warriors of Virtue?
I don't know what that is, but I know that Icarus called for us to come and give aid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Aid-
told him to.
yes,
Aid
We
for
were
what?
Ah,
instruct
Give
Coil
me
is like,
a persuasion
We're-
check, Solon.
We're lazy ons of Eastbourne. You
Give
cannot
it to me
deny
with
us
advantage
access.
if you're telling the truth. You're lazy on
liaison.
21.
21. He goes, you don't look like much of an aid. You look more like a hindrance, but okay, if you're on your way to help, then on you go.
Is
Do
Mont
not
with you?
interrupt. I'm sorry?
Is Mont with you?
Mont's leading the pack
Where is he?
at the front of the I mean, I'm here now staring at you, so he's somewhere else that would be the front of the pack.
All right, get out of the way so we can go.
Be nicer to me, because that's rude to say.
You have your bows pointed at my friends. I don't think that's very nice.
I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
your
kill
words
them.
are nice. I'm just doing my job, sir. And they move to the side.
Thank
Alright,
you.
whatever. I get everybody back on the cart and we roll through.
Cool. You
My
guys
blood
are
is
now.
pumping.
Fast.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like that was about to turn sideways, so motherfucking fast.
We killed our reinforcements.
I was ready. I was ready, dude. I was ready.
To
That
fight
was-
the entirety of the Rolvin aid to Eastbourne?
Yeah, I'll fucking steamroll them, dude.
Okay.
They're not gonna be able to
Ready.
see
All right,
enveloped
dude.
in
Came
gray
up.
clouds
Yeah,
of
they have-
smoke.
Probably 8 arrows at the ready when we rolled up.
There were 6 of them, plus if you guys started combat, then the cavalcade would have stopped, turned around, and joined. A natural
Jesus
1 is
Christ.
danger. Like, you handled that perfectly. You're now in essentially New York City bumper to bumper traffic.
Okay, and so we're basically at the tail end of the AIDS
Yeah,
caravan.
Now they
AIDS.
treated it. Now when they spoke to you, they treated it like there was hundreds of people marching. There's like 8 horses in front of you. I mean, Rolvin's not a huge town, so there's like 8 horses in front of you.
Oh, I could assassinate Mont right now.
Well, I was gonna say, you see that in front of these 8 horses is a little goblin riding on a smaller horse, guiding them all.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
guys are just riding behind the cavalcade as they make their way up to Eastbourne.
Coil kind of leans in and goes, Gibraltar, you found your family.
What happened? Who said?
He peeks his head out of his armor.
Who said what?
One of the rangers said that your cousin's up at the front of the pack.
Oh, cool! I can't wait to fucking kick that guy in the dick in Eastbourne.
Well, I was thinking maybe you would like to show him your crown, and he like pulls out like a little fucking thing of feathers and shit, and he's like, I didn't think it was right that he was at the front and you weren't.
Yeah, I agree. Let's cut to the front.
He puts on his crown.
As king, I command we cut around this fucking group of idiots.
Are the goddamn king.
Thamir rolls his eyes and just, shit.
Who's driving carriage?
I mean,
Darius.
I am.
I'm still on my horse.
I imagine
Darius.
Darius has like a driver's cap, like a big
Darius,
ass, like
boy,
fucking.
move to the front of the line. Don't sit behind these idiots.
We just almost got into a fight with them. That may not be the best idea.
I'm about to get into a fight with you.
Oh,
Let's get to the front.
And how do you
Oh, we
imagine
had the
that would
king.
go for you?
I think that it would go pretty spectacular.
And he pulls out his short sword. His rusty ass, little chips out of it because it's the worst quality one's Lotus ass short sword.
It's not the blade, it's who wields it.
You think so? And I pull out one of my long daggers that's like
I was
as
just
long as his
kidding.
torso.
Relax, dude. Relax, dude. You're being so hostile right now. God, just go to the front.
I just laugh at him, and I'm not cutting the line.
He goes to his Lotus. He goes,
You see how he just dogged me like that, dude?
How dare
Why not?
he?
Why not, Darius?
Guys, it's Rolvin Rangers. If we pull a move like that, it's gonna be a fight. And
Oh.
like, I'm not averse to.
They don't own the road.
Maybe
don't-
Darius has a point.
Guys,
They seem
let's
pretty
just-
upset.
Let's just wait our place in line, and we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, and how's it gonna look to Icarus if we get there and we just killed all these?
I can't believe you're gonna let these rangers step all over you again, Darius.
They
don't
never
make you
stepped
look like
all
a
over
bitch,
me.
dude.
I was fine with what happened.
Don't egg him on.
Yeah, bitches would be fine with what just happened.
I'm gonna, as soon as we get close to Eastport, I'm gonna radio in on the sending stone to Icarus.
sure, you guys make your way up closer to Eastbourne. And what are you going to say on the sending stone?
Icarus, you there?
Oh, yes, Zelonis. What can I do for you?
Hey, we just, we're on our way back and we ran into the reinforcements from Rolvin.
Oh, took them fucking long enough. Good.
Yeah, so we're almost there in the town, so once we get there, we'll meet with you. Where are you?
I'm at the jail.
Alright, we'll meet you at the jail then.
Perfect.
Coil kind of tries to put his
Punk out of Darius. Tell him that.
Tell him what?
That those Rangers made a punk out of Darius. I don't know.
I don't think he cares, or gives two shits.
As long as Darius could hear me, that's all that matters.
He like whisper yells it,
Yeah,
almost like looking towards Darius as he does it.
exactly.
Talking
Looking
to
right at
Zelonis.
him.
Imagine you were
Side-eye
such
right
a
at him.
dickless little fuck that you need to have an entire bag of them to compensate.
Ooh.
I'm endless dicks. I have got endless dicks.
Alright.
Hey, when you're ready to have one, let me know. I'll give you an extra.
Oh!
Got him.
Thanks,
Oh.
Barry. You must have realized I left mine at your mom's.
Alright, you two. Let's just get to fucking Eastbourne. In one piece.
Keep Mama company. Mama Sneakoff needs some loving. I'm not afraid of that.
Bad girls need loving too. Hey!
Ooh.
She could
They
do
just
better,
gotta
but she
pay
could do
for
worse.
My God.
All right.
You two,
You
I
guys
swear.
make your way to the entrance of Eastbourne, and
Hell
you
on
follow
earth.
in right after Munt's little cavalry.
Yeah, we're gonna head right over to the jail.
Cool. That's not where they head. They kind of settle in first, hitch their horses. So you guys get there before they would show up.
Alright. We'll head in.
As you head in, you
Where do
see
they hit?
Icarus-
Like at the stables?
no.
Outside of town?
Zolanis, ask Icarus to come outside, please.
Icarus, you there?
Yes, what's up, Solus?
We're outside. Could you meet us out here, please?
Of course.
I don't know, guys.
Icarus.
I really like Icarus.
Icarus
That's
comes
okay.
walking out.
Just follow my lead on this, okay?
I clasp
Gentlemen.
his arm.
Yeah,
in
he gives you
greeting.
the fucking.
Good to see you.
to see you, brother.
Brother.
Icarus, could I show you something back here that I had a question about?
Yeah.
I go around the back of the jail to the haystack,
Cool.
I follow.
and
follows.
I open up the hatch. You know what this is about?
Yeah, that's our body hole.
Okay. I hope you realize that like body hole is not like a regular thing. Could you explain on that?
Yes, sir. Eastbourne was built atop a mountain, Darius, so digging graves is not really something that we can do here. So when we have dead, we put them in this big deep hole that's covered by hay so the stinking, horrible, rotten bodies don't make the town smell.
Have you ever been down there?
No, it's a body hole.
Okay. I went down there. There are ancient runes carved into the floor and the wall, and it seems
That sounds like a good reason not to go down there, Darius. That sounds horrifying.
You know, I was thinking that myself, but you know, I was investigating. And while investigating, it seems that this is very similar to necromantic magic. And to that end, and I gesture to Yorin, we brought in an expert. This is Yorin, former head scribe, Order of Kalemvor.
Hey, Yorin, former head scribe, Order of Kalemvor. Nice to meet you. Icarus gives him a nice handshake. Hello, it's good to meet you. Well, Darius, I don't know much about the ways of necromancy, but yeah, you are free. I mean, you gotta figure if it's necromantic magic, then if it's full of bodies, you can't do much ritual casting inside of there. But yes, if you'd like to, I mean, it probably smells, but if you want to go down and examine it, then
I mean, it doesn't smell nice, but it actually compresses and gets rid of the bodies. It seems like the runes.
Sorry, what do you mean? It compresses and gets rid of the bodies?
Well, I'm getting there. So I had fired a spell and an arrow at some of the runes, and they started to glow. And the wall of the room will actually move and compress the chamber and pulverize and get rid of all the corpses.
He flips out a pad of paper. He goes, "Can you actually tell me the steps to that? Because that sounds like we could fit a lot more bodies in the body hole if we know how to make it compact and crush the bodies." I mean, they're corpses.
Are you having that many bodies?
No. But, I mean, eventually, over time, I mean, bones don't really decompose. It'll fill up.
Yeah, but
knowing
you guys,
that there's a way to get rid of them is excellent.
backing up a little bit, how long has this body hole been like known and around?
So right after Bilbesh left, Mayor Zarlo hired a bunch of citizens that were capable and applied, and we did a full examination. We found out that there was caves, and the Muslies had some slave cave that they were running a sweatshop out of, and there was
we figured about that one.
Yes, we found that there was a lot of weird underground tunnels, and so we did a full perimeter search. We scoured this town from top to bottom, and we sought to uncover anything there must be. We saw there was a deep, big hole here. We had somebody go down, and they said, "Looks fine to me." So we figured, big, deep hole. Can't dig one in the top of a mountain. Let's put our bodies inside of there.
Okay, were there any other tunnels or strange chambers that we should maybe know about? Because we're kind of investigating this as part of maybe a bigger thing.
Give me a persuasion check.
Also, for the record, finding a big deep hole and saying I should put my body in there is exactly how Darius got to hook up with my mom.
I'm gonna give Barry one inspiration.
That's gonna be a 17.
17. He goes, well, we did find that there was a passage between two houses south of town center.
Okay,
One
and
of
what?
them being the Sullivan house, and one of them being some random citizen's house. It seemed he was unaware of the chamber itself. It did not appear to have been used in a long time, so we did leave it.
You're talking about the one we found, right?
Seems like we got
Correct.
ourselves a chamber of secrets.
No, that's the one where we captured Carpius from.
That's correct. Icarus was there for that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the only other tunnel that we haven't monitored that has gone.
Mhm.
We left it because it had not been used.
Okay. Last thing. One night we encountered some werewolves in the woods just north of here a little bit.
You
Have
see
you guys-
his eyes kind of go a little bit wide, and he's just like,
Are you a werewolf, Icarus? Tell me the truth.
his eyes turn yellow. No, no, of course not.
Insight check.
Okay, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Dirty 20.
He's not being fully truthful with you.
I look into his eyes. What do you know? What's going on, Icarus? We're here to help.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, and he's gonna roll with disadvantage. Well, I wish it wasn't disadvantage. I
Oh!
wish.
Nat 20.
All right. Well, look, let me level with you guys. I have not known you very long.
No,
You
of course
showed
not.
up in town, you stated your business, and then you created such a stir so instantly in 3 days. I'm the guard of this town, and I understand you guys have objectives. My objective is my citizens, the people I must protect, allowed to continue to live their normal way of life. And sometimes that's keeping things from them. And the less you guys disturb, the better I'm doing. So, yes, I have not been 100% upfront with you, but you have to understand, it was in the name of my people. You're not from here, and you will leave here one day. But we discovered that there has been a roving group of werewolves in the area. It seems that they've built themselves a den in the Faded Glade, and every full moon, somebody's been taken. Somebody outside too late that's been farming or working or killing. They've been taken and they've been eaten, and so we went that day to try and attack them in human form. Turns out that in human form they're also pretty strong. They're not some idiots, but that's why we told you that we were fighting kobolds. Because
Kobolds. Oh.
telling you that we're fighting werewolves was it's our job as town guard to protect this town.
I hug Icarus.
He hugs you right back.
Thank you,
So,
Icarus. I thought you were against us this whole time. I had a small bit of doubt, and I'm so happy that
I
you're leaving.
understand I haven't been 100% honest, but you have to understand why I couldn't be.
I do, 100%. It's for your people.
Where's this den? We'll clear him out.
Oh, yeah.
The last full moon, did you have anyone missing?
No, luckily we didn't. It was a crazy change of fortune. It's the first time
Yeah, we killed
in a
4.
long. Oh, well, that's way better than we did, if I'm honest with you. So
Was it 4?
I'm very grateful for that.
Damn.
Yeah,
ones?
but
Well,
What were
you,
they?
Oh, additional
clear
ones
'em out.
came.
what'd you say,
Those
Barry?
are the. What was it that we had killed?
Werewolf.
The werewolves.
Werewolves.
Werewolves. Yeah. I'm gonna wiggle a couple of werewolf dicks at him and be like, "Yeah, we got him. Did you
That
need
is.
these?"
I don't. That is gross. I appreciate that you killed them. Those are yours to keep. Nice trophies for you.
Are they
Enjoy
furry
those.
since they were killed in werewolf form, or did they turn back?
Let me roll. They got a little bit of fur on there.
I hold them up to Rigel and I say, "You can pet them."
All right, so I'm gonna take out
That's my
my.
response. I open my mouth and that comes out.
I'm gonna take out my old patrol map, which
Okay.
had my old route, and I'm gonna point to the faded glade, and I'm gonna be like, "Can you show me whereabouts the den is on here?"
Yep, let me do that.
We might have killed them all.
Well, we want to make sure, don't we?
Nah. Yeah, I'm good.
I think it would be a good idea to check it out.
Yeah.
Make sure that.
Okay.
That'll be our secondary objective. We gotta get rid of this cult first. And then we can kill some werewolves. The full moon shouldn't come around for a while now.
Yeah, and I'll collect those dicks for you. I was unaware that I was hunting your targets, and I apologize. You're sure you don't want these? And I take a bended knee, and I hold them up. I was like, "These are yours to have."
I'm absolutely sure that I don't want them, and you don't have to apologize for killing them because they almost killed us. He takes one. He goes, I'll take one. You keep one, I'll keep one. And he like almost like dry heaves a little bit as he puts like a werewolf dick into his pocket.
This is why people don't tell us things.
Only right.
He sent you. He makes an X on your map. I posted it in D&D chat.
That's where the shrine is.
It's kind of where the shrine is.
That's where he
Remember,
believed
the
it.
shrine shrinks every day.
Oh,
Okay.
God, no.
All right.
I don't
Well,
see an X on it.
Yeah, from your memory,
there it
give
goes.
me history checks, Zelonis.
18.
Just south of the shrine. Of the, you're talking about the temple, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Timekeeper?
Yeah.
Just south of there.
I tell him.
Tell who?
Whoever's listening in the area. It's south. I believe it's south of the Timeless Shrine.
I'm sorry, the what?
There's a weird thing over there. There's like an old monastery building. It looks dilapidated. It's somewhere over there. We stumbled upon it one day. It looks like it might be south of there.
I don't know. You remember Zelonis? From the outside, it looks like nothing.
Oh, I know. I'm giving him half truths.
He goes, I don't.
yeah, like he gave to us.
You may not. I don't know if a shrine over there. Maybe it's been destroyed. I don't remember there being a shrine.
I mean, maybe we should check again.
But
I don't know.
unfortunately, we didn't make it to where they were. We didn't make it to them. They were waiting for us, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
That seems a little odd that werewolves not on the full moon were expecting of your attack.
It may, but they, a few of them are from here, unfortunately. They don't just kill people, they make more. So some of them may know that the day of the full moon, we may be coming.
I had a werewolf friend once.
That sucks. That sounds like it sucked.
He was permanently a werewolf. That was fun. Good times.
You are an interesting man, Zelonis.
All
Sorry,
right. Well,
I digress.
I say we saddle up, go to the den, clear them out.
Right now? What about the cult? They grow stronger every day.
Well, I mean, I want Yorn to check out the chamber since we're standing here anyway. But I mean, we don't have any more details of any more cult members in town unless, Icarus, you've learned anything while we've been gone.
I mean, you saw them. You saw how many were down there.
You
Called
guys
upon the Rangers. What
Carpius,
did you
we
need
haven't
assistance
seen
with?
anybody come or go since.
Fuck.
You killed Carpius and whatever that other one was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying there weren't more. It's just like the house and tunnel is collapsed. We can't get down there anymore, really.
I have a bad feeling.
The Sullivan house is fully collapsed?
Well, no, I'm sorry. I mean, it was partially. I mean, it was lit on fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I checked downstairs and there was like
All right, well, let's do
all
this.
put together.
We can have Yorin check out the chamber right now. We can go to the old man's house next door. We can reopen the chamber where we caught Carpius. and we could maybe do some exploring.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should try to find a way to... Carpius, what if you grab your guards and the rangers?
You
And
just
you-
called her-
Icarus, right?
What did I say?
You said Carpus.
Icarus.
Nick's been drinking.
Icarus, what if you grab some guards and the rangers and you go to the Sullivan house? You go down the basement that way. We'll go into the back way. And then we'll clear that area out. I have a feeling they're down there still somewhere.
Okay. I'll take our reinforcements from Rovin. I'll take the town guard, and we'll head down there.
Let's try to surprise them.
All right, we'll check out the chamber and we'll let you know when we're done.
Perfect.
Already, call me on the sending stone once you're in position.
Before we go in or after we've gone in?
Before.
Okay.
Before.
I'll let you know. And he starts making his way up towards the front of town where the Rolvinites have.
All right, I'm gonna pop open the hatch. I'm gonna get a rope and some
Emissary of the
titans,
Gorgonites.
and
Gotcha.
I'll go back down the hole with Yorin.
Is Yorin human?
Yeah.
Yes.
I pick up a rock and cast light on it and hand it to him so he can see.
Oh, excellent. As Yorin, you throw down a rope, right?
Yeah.
As Yorin goes to grab onto the rope, you everybody there immediately sees why he was a scribe. He instantly becomes panic nervous. Yep, I'm gonna lower myself on. Yep, down. Okay, down. Oh, that's a deep hole.
Hold on.
Very dark.
Hold on, Yorin. Thamior, can you give him some wings temporarily?
Yes. And I put my hand on his shoulder and cast fly on him.
Oh,
That snake's down the pit.
cool. Real quick, for a second, he just takes off and flies. He's just flying around. He goes, no! Honestly, for 5 minutes, he's just flying around. While you guys are maybe, what are you guys doing?
It takes some time. I mean, I don't blame him for this one. Just let it get him out of his system.
Eventually, he circles his way and he comes back. He goes, "That was a thrill. Wait, what were we doing? Down the hole? Got it.
Yeah.
He goes to grab the rope again. He's like, okay, here we go.
Just
And,
use your wings. Just hover down.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think. Good flying. I mean, flying is up, so I figured down. Right. Yeah. Cool. He slowly levitates himself down into the hole with his light. And he
Snake
looks
down into the hole.
I'm gonna climb on down, and I'm gonna throw torches at the corners of the room so that everything's pretty well lit.
Oh, he has light cast on a rock, so I mean, it is pretty well lit. I would say inside of there, like an LED light bulb. But yeah, I mean that adds. I mean, it can't hurt. You do see that there is one fresh body that's down there from when you saw all the rest get crushed.
Okay. Investigate the body.
Give me an investigation check.
Plus 13.
You see that it looks like a random civilian in just regular clothes. Nothing in his pockets. Not bald. Like medium-sized blonde hair. It's a male. He has 3 stab wounds to his back.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I'll have to ask Icarus about that. I'm going to check his hands and wrists specifically.
Yeah, you see that on his hands, you see that one of his fingernails is missing. You can, with that investigate check, he didn't go willingly.
Okay.
Sure, you see Yorn goes in and he's holding the rock and he's looking up to all the runes on the wall and he goes, This is something. We should destroy this room, right?
I mean, I'm okay with destroying it, but the question is, how do you want to do that?
We build a bomb?
Okay.
Find a way to enchant it?
Wait, why do you want to destroy the room?
You're not down here, Rigel.
I jumped
You can
down
be
there.
You can be if you want to be.
I jump down there. I float down.
I mean, Regal, if this is
what happened
now,
to this guy?
mind you, it looks like he got maybe stabbed a bunch. Regal, I need you to understand, if this is necromancy, I know that maybe fucking Icarus is using this as a body hole. Although, in my experience, maybe the worst possible location to use as a body hole is a necromantic magic chamber, right? Like, that's the worst place to put fresh bodies. But if this, again, we're unable to recognize what these all mean, but...
Well, shall we start scribing?
Yeah,
We know-
Icarus, you
we
can
can
probably take
maybe-
these down a lot better than we can. I mean, this is what you do.
Yeah. Does somebody have parchment and a quill?
Here
Yeah,
you go.
All right, there you go.
He starts
That's
jotting
nice
down.
parchment, Madero.
I know you have nice writing materials. Andy boy.
He starts writing down and like recreating what he sees on the wall.
Don't forget the circle too, and I moved the body away from the circle.
Didn't that already get translated for you, or no?
Yeah, we translated that already.
Oh no, you translated the circle from the Feywild, I think.
Yes.
No, so on the floor it means beginning, middle, chaos, peace.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, I have that written down. Leaf,
Okay.
Bigo, Mead, Crota, and Ray.
Yeah, Biga, Mead, Crota, Ray.
Yep. Beginning, middle, chaos, peace. Yep. And you tell this to Yorin?
Yeah.
Sounds like a timeline to me. We're probably somewhere at the Crota period.
He goes, I'm sorry, you said life, beginning, middle, chaos, and peace?
Yes.
Guys, this isn't a tome of necromancy. This is a tome of control.
What?
Control of what?
Well, I mean, if you're right, life, beginning, middle, chaos, and peace, in this tome, if I'm not mistaken, you can select a person from somebody's life and sacrifice them. In
Excuse me?
doing so, you recite, I'm assuming some of the words from this wall, but you can control what happens in somebody's life. Be it the beginning, the middle, and you can alter somebody's life in here.
Through a
This
sacrifice of
road-
another human?
A human. So, Rigel, say I wanted to cause chaos in the middle of your life. I would gather two people familiar with you. I would chant words, channel it towards you, and I would sacrifice them on those nodes. That would allow me to cause chaos or peace in the beginning or middle of your life. If one of them says life, that one may be necromantic in that it may bring somebody back. But beginning, middle, and chaos and peace, we've seen that before. That's not unheard of. It may be in ancient, we can't read it, but this circle may be able to change the course of history for somebody.
Yeah, I definitely think we need to blow this up now.
It seems like a blow it up thing.
Itself? That is...
Can I hear this? I'm at the head of it. Like, how far
I
down
would
is it?
imagine that sound travels pretty well.
I go down.
How do you change the beginning of someone's life if it is now the middle?
Well, really strong arcane magic, Rigel, can make alterations in the course of everything. So, if, for example, I were to create chaos in the beginning of your life, you may suddenly have your memories altered and be missing a hand. If I bring a sacrificial person down here
and I cut their arm off while I chant. Again, this is based on other things we've experienced. Now, as a member of the Order of Kalimvor, we have experienced all sorts of different magics. Darius personally has seen to the end of many magics. Like this, though, ancient, I mean, we have barely any study on this, but if I were to bring down somebody familiar with you, chant the words and channel my energy towards you in the beginning circle and cut off their arm, your life currently would change.
What about for good? Could you bring back someone from the being dead?
I mean, it seems like in the life circle you could.
Is the life circle also the peace circle?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, no. I don't know. I said it as urine, but no.
What did you mean the life circle?
Well, there's 5 circles, 5 runes on the ground, right?
Oh.
Leaf, Bigo, Mead, Crota, and Ray. Life, beginning, middle, chaos, and peace.
Oh. The first one's life? Wait, which one was life?
Life is number 1. Leaf, Lyf.
Oh shit, I missed that one.
Also, Rigel, some beings live to be hundreds, thousands of years old. Your friend Thamior is a high elf. He could easily live to be 800. If he's in his 20s, who's to say that this still isn't the beginning?
I see.
And so, in some cases, you might take an enemy of yours, grab a family member, bring them down here, sacrifice something on the middle rune, chant the words, and they have something waiting for them that they may not know of. But this presumably could alter the history of somebody as they stand today.
Darius, I need this.
Need what?
I need to know how this works.
We need to destroy this place. You guys realize what could happen if this falls into the wrong hand.
I read an insight check against Zelonis.
Give me an insight check.
I write it. It's a 3. Plus,
He needs this.
2.
We can't destroy this. I need this.
Zelonis, if the Warriors of Virtue get access to this chamber and know what to do with these words, hell, imagine if Asmodeus gets a hold of this chamber.
This is too much power for anyone to have this chamber. Even if you have good intentions, you'll eventually stop and continue to use it.
Well,
yeah, and think about the sacrifice portion.
it is a practice of necromancy. The chamber itself is built upon necromancy principles. Would you really like to practice that, Zelonis? Not that I would judge you.
I want my sister back, is what I want.
Oh, shit.
This does have a point, though. I mean, there are resurrection spells, even revivify. It's within a minute. I mean, if what you guys are telling me is true and my assumptions are correct based on past experience, the life circle doesn't have a limit.
Could
If
we
the person has a soul,
sacrifice
you could bring them
close
back.
to her? Would you not?
What happens if we destroy the other rune circles?
Not necessarily. Maybe not for life.
I
Damn
mean,
it.
No,
So
let's say we leave the life circle and we get rid of the other ones.
They
I
might
don't
be
know.
attached to each other. It might break the whole mechanic.
it is a very strong chain, but Barry, to your point, doing damage requires damage, if that makes sense. And in a lot of cases, life does require sacrifice, but life is not the same. Beginning, middle, chaos, and peace. I mean,
you can presume something has to happen for reciprocal to occur, but for life, it just requires power.
Jib jab.
I think we should defer to Atka and get her opinion on the matter, and whether or not we should destroy this or not. I feel like she's the best mediator for anything of the ancient language.
Let's lock this up, so no one else can have access.
They're gonna need to stop using this. I want to go check that body one more time.
Sure.
And
Icarus.
I want to see if it was like brought down here for a ritual or like this was just a guard disposal of body.
Icarus, what happened to
get
this
that.
body?
I get that. I'd also like to finish my sentence.
Go ahead, Barry.
Do so.
Propose you search the body, you do whatever you got to do. Before we leave here, I say we don't destroy it. We lock it up. We find out what it'll take to get Zelonis back his sister. Once that happens, we destroy it. We utilize this for good one last time and be done with it.
I don't think I could let you destroy it unless we give it a try. You're gonna have to kill me.
That's what I'm saying, to do that.
I can't agree or disagree at this time, just because of the fact that it uses necromancy practices.
I'll
We
defer
don't-
to Atka. She's the expert.
We would also have to sacrifice 2 of Zelonis' sister's acquaintances, and maybe even Zelonis himself would have to offer himself as tribute. Is that really what you'd want, Zelonis?
Yes.
I mean,
No,
that's
that's what
not
we just said.
necessarily true, though, Rigel.
Who would
just-
need to be sacrificed?
Well, the thing about spells that bring life versus alter life is it's not necessarily a matter of sacrifice. It's a matter of the power to do so. There are myths of the ancient. I mean, honestly, and I gotta be honest with you guys, just most of the ancient stuff sounded like a myth to me until you told me that you found the Seer Stone. I mean, if that's true, then maybe the rest of the legends are true, but it's not a matter to bring life of sacrifice, but of power. And if you can bring something that connects her and have enough power and cast the ritual, that may be enough. But without knowing what these
I
runes
see.
say, I really can't tell you much about anything. I'm surprised you have as much information as you do, but most of what I just said is speculation based on what we know from current information.
Yeah, we're gonna need Atka if we're gonna figure.
He looks at Darius and he goes, "Taking candy from a baby."
That's
I
a
wasn't- She wasn't gonna give it to us, and I wasn't gonna kill her. All right.
I almost did.
Not
I
the
think we
Darius
might
I met.
want to. I mean, I feel like it might be a good idea to maybe go to the Timekeeper again, just to have discussion. Now that we're more familiar with the lore of this world, and then maybe the Timekeeper sanctuary, the Timekeeper temple can be used as a sanctuary for Atka as well. Maybe we can discuss further on the protection capabilities of the place. I'm not sure if it's just cloaked or if it can keep out the evil presences as well, even though it's growing. And I think we should learn how to reinforce it. We should inquire more about that with the Timekeeper. And our new party members should also get familiar with that place, since I do believe it has some of the most significant value.
I agree.
In the
That should
world.
be a stop in our way after we take care of the werewolves. I mean, we have a docket of things we have to take care of at this point.
So we can check the werewolves, go to the timekeeper, and then we can recover Atka and the Seer Stone from Pirate World.
Yes, but all that has to come after we clear the underworld here.
The underworld?
The Warriors of Virtue. That has to be first.
Yes. Well,
why can't we get your sister before all that?
I don't think.
Where is your sister?
Presumably dead. The last thing I heard was that Shadow King said she was alive. But I mean, why should I believe him?
The Shadow King said she was alive?
Yeah, but that was obviously a lie. It must have
Well,
been.
I'm not sure, right? And we can't resurrect someone who's not dead.
No, but we could change events in history. So
You haven't seen her since she... Sorry to bring up these memories, but you haven't seen her since the fall of your homeland?
Yeah.
That's where she had supposedly fallen?
I could have sworn I saw her die. I saw her dead.
Through physical means or through vision?
Physical means. So, that's why I don't believe what the Shadow King says. But I mean...
I see.
I don't... There's a lot of shit going on right now. I would like to try. I don't know how we're going to use this hole, but I'd like to try before we go destroying it.
How long would it take us if we were to try to write down everything, all the scribes on the wall, if we try to copy that on a piece of parchment?
Yorn is already doing it.
Yeah.
He's already doing it, but how long is it going to take to get all of it?
Like 45 minutes or an hour.
Okay,
Okay, that's not
bodyguard
bad.
him.
Okay, yeah, so we got to take that to Atka so she can use the stone there, so we don't bring the stone here if we don't have to.
Yeah. Man, that's way out of the way. I mean, I guess that should be what? After the werewolves and Timekeeper?
Out of the way?
We have to go east, past Zalmaskus. Or
I'm trying to wrap my head that you think bringing back your sister from the dead is out of the way. It should be the way. You make that the way.
He meant geographically, Barry.
No, but I get what you mean. I get
I'm calling
what
this
you
place
mean.
the Fate Chamber from now on, and/or Hole of Graves.
I'm gonna call it Body Hole.
Graves is more dramatic.
Hole of Graves.
No, I don't want it. I can't make everybody here go with me to make this the priority.
How would we get to your homeland, or where your sister would even be? What is your sister's name?
I mean, you don't really need to know that, do you?
I don't.
But her name was Valoria.
We would need her physical presence. Where would we even begin? Right?
I have the dagger that killed her. That's all I have.
That might be enough.
I mean,
Really?
That might be enough.
As an artifact of power, or as...
If it killed her, then it has her DNA on it. Or
And what's more powerful than taking a life?
whatever the
life force.
fantasy equivalent of knowing what DNA
Life,
is.
life force.
Yeah. If it took her life, then it has her life.
Fantasy fucking CSI.
I went to Yale, sir.
Okay, you know what?
Biochemistry.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't even know how to use this magic. I'm high on a cloud of hope right now. Let's just focus on this, and then let's not destroy this for right now. Let's seal it off if we can. We'll come back
It's a
to
time
it.
bomb.
The threat is going to be here. If we leave to go get this inscribed or translated or learn how to use it, the Warriors of Virtue could be using it. We need to stop them before we use it for our own use.
Yes.
But I thank you, Barry, for throwing caution to the wind and trying to help me on this quest. But I can't get sidetracked. Not again. I'm done with my tangent. I'm ready to kill.
We must, we must get this all deciphered. That's
yeah.
truly the first step in learning how to use the device.
Yeah.
And is it only this chamber? Is this the only... I feel like if this ancient device is here, there must be a relative of it, you know?
Probably.
There must be something related architecturally to this, in this area. I touch the walls. Is there like a door or something?
Give me an investigation check.
Can I help him?
Sure, give me it with advantage.
Cool.
Darius was gonna do something with the body.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if it was like a regular guard dump that it looks like, you know, the guards just throw it down here, or if it looked like somebody brought him down here for use in the chamber.
Looked dumped from the top,
Okay.
just based on the splatter of the.
I only got an 11.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Solid walls, dude.
Cool. I'm gonna see Rigel like fumbling around, and I'm gonna be like, "What is he looking for?" I'm gonna look.
I cast cast dancing lights in the whole room to make it easier to see.
It is so bright already. There, I mean, sure, cool, love it because I think that's a cantrip, but it's the most lit up room maybe you guys have ever seen with 4 torches and a light casted.
I'm at the top of the pit. Am I seeing light come from the bottom?
Yeah, it just is. It looks almost like somebody turned on a flashlight.
Yeah, I got an 18.
An 18. You don't notice anything other than you can feel along the wall with the runes carved in it that there are seams there, but that's something you already kind of knew having seen it crush against the wall previous like adjacent to it. So you know that wall moves, but you don't notice any other seams, cracks, or holes, maybe doors or anything in the wall.
So it's just an empty chamber.
Yep.
All right. Well, I mean, let's finish up here, then find a way to seal it, and then we got to move quick because I don't know how fast Icarus is working with the Rangers to get into position to get ready to go into the basements.
As you guys finish up here, you hear on the sending stone, Zlonis, are you here?
Yes, Icarus, we're here.
There are 10 of us outside of the Sullivan house now. Do you want us to go in?
Hold position. I'll let you know once we're in position to enter.
Understood.
Thank you, Icarus.
All right, everybody, let's go, and I'll climb out.
All right, I'll climb out as well.
Probably gonna have to help the guy out because fly
Those are
only
rope.
lasts 10 minutes.
He tries to climb the rope, and he's like, I can get up. Climbing is not. It's not the worst. Let's see. I'm gonna have him do an athletics check. He gets up. He does climb up. He looks pathetic the whole time he's doing it. Like it's like for basically the adventures you guys have been on in the last few weeks. Like this is maybe the most horrendous show of athleticism you've seen, and you guys climbed a mountain in the fucking Feywild. Like this is horrendous, the fucking effort he's putting forth. He's like so frail and paisley.
All right, so I help you on it out once he gets to the top. I close it up, and then I'm gonna get the chains I bought when we were getting ready for war.
Sure.
And I'm gonna wrap around the whole like haystack hatch.
I'll help you, and I'm gonna bend some metal to like reinforce the chain in the lock positions, like put them in the stone or wherever to secure them down so they can't be messed with.
Yeah,
give
well,
me
he's
an
next on
athletic
top
check
of
on
it.
that, Solanas.
Do you
What?
say you're chaining up the hatch?
Yep. Ain't nobody going down there.
Give me a athletics check, Solanas, on the metal bending.
I will help.
Full 23.
You bend the metal.
Can I, with my fancy new staff, focus cast Burning Hands that kind of help weld it down?
Ooh.
So instead of like shooting it as a cone, I focus it into kind of like a beam, so like a bit of a welding torch.
Absolutely.
All right. I mean, it's just the damage roll. I don't think you need me to roll damage, but
No, I don't.
I would make an Arcana check. That shit's sick.
Sure.
yeah, that sounds good. That would be 20.
Ain't no one getting in there.
Yeah, you straight up, Toph from Avatar metal bending this shit down and seal it up.
All right, good. And with that, Yorin, find some place to hunker down. We got to go to the old man's house and go in the passage.
It's time to fight.
I put a couple of the hay barrels onto the top of it, like 2 or 3.
Good job, Barry.
Sweet. Yeah,
right.
I will. I'll hang around here. Come find me whenever.
All right. And then,
We'll go to
Alright,
the old man's house.
yeah, over to town center, and then we'll go to the old man's house on the right of the Sullivan house. I'll knock on the door.
Old man comes to the door and goes, "Yes."
Hey.
We need to go check out your basement again.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
18.
Go ahead.
Thank you,
Alright.
sir.
And then
He rolls his eyes and walks into his living room and sits down.
Would you like anything while we're down here?
He doesn't say anything back.
Oh, man.
I'll go to the wall section that we know opens. Zelonis, just
Here we
like
go.
last time.
Alright, wedge in blades and pull the passage open. I
You open up the passage.
Sweet, alright. Icarus, you hear me?
Yes.
Alright, we're in position. We're ready to go in.
You want us to enter the Sullivan house and enter the basement?
Yes, sir. We'll meet you inside.
Understood. Got it.
Alright, I'll lead the way.
Sure.
All right.
Alright, what do we got in front of us?
You open the door and it's a dark, long tunnel.
Shit, I can't see.
I can.
I
There's-
grab. Do you need a light?
Let's try to keep our presence unknown for right now.
All right.
Go ahead, Darius. Scout up ahead.
Oh, I pass without trace, everybody.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
And we will creep down this this hallway.
Is Barry?
Dodge
Where's
it.
Barry? Is Barry in front of me? Or behind me?
Wherever you would place me.
Where is easy to reach to throw you?
Yeah, just keep you, buddy.
I feel like as far as like throwing you or throwing me, I feel like I guess either way would work. If I'm behind you, I'm gonna run up your back.
Okay.
But if I'm in front of you, you can just scoot me up and like shovel past me.
Okay. I'll just have you behind me then.
Before Darius proceeds, I remind him about the trap we set up. Don't go tripping over it.
Yeah, no, when we get there, I'll undo it.
Alright. And I want to stealth follow like 10 feet behind Darius.
Yeah, let me get a stealth roll going with my nice pass without trace there.
Ruin, please.
That is gonna be a 29.
Zelonis
Everybody, I said.
got
I did say everybody.
21.
Plus 10, remember.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
plus 10.
20.
22.
It's a
You
stealth
guys are
check
getting
plus 10,
shitty
right?
as fuck rolls with the plus 10.
I got a 3.
Coil,
Yeah,
you
thank God
muted
for the
too.
plus 10.
I still got a 20.
Plus 10's 25.
Coil is muted.
Yeah, Nick.
I ended up getting a 16. Oh, plus 10, 26.
Nice. That's a lot different than a 16.
Yep.
Did anybody get lower than a 20?
I got a 3, and then that got the 20. So I think we're good.
Okay, so I'm asking because I don't even need to roll any checks. Nobody.
Super Shadows. We're gonna fucking murk them.
Guess I can roll for nat 20s. Good call.
Slurp them.
Even though you didn't say it, you saying that reminded me that nat 20s are great. There is. Is that a Kevin Hart reference? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Sure. You guys make your way down the tunnel. As you reach the end of the initial hallway, it branches left or right.
Right.
Cool.
I think I need to draw this out again.
No, fuck yourself, dude. You don't need to draw shit.
I don't need to draw shit.
I mean, I guess
I don't want to get lost like the Basilisk Cave again.
I don't know why I got so hostile, but I need to look at a map real quick. This and then this.
Yeah,
and
Mike,
then-
didn't we have a map of this?
No, I mean, you guys never went as far as you've been now in these tunnels. As far as you guys know, there's one long dark tunnel, and you happened upon Carpius because fuck me and nothing ever goes my way.
So there was a tunnel left and a tunnel right?
Yeah, have Sandra fucking say that fucking 1 HP fucking bounce.
That is not my fault.
I
out.
still blame you. It's always your fault. You're the DM.
I never want to talk about Sandra again.
Well, you also probably don't want to talk about the invulnerability spell.
I want to be invulnerable. All right. So we went to the right?
Yep.
All right.
Yep, it's another long tunnel that leads to, oh my god, I just spilled my keef everywhere. You lead, it's manageable, it's not the worst. You lead your way down this tunnel, and you start to see kind of a light at the end of the hallway. Everybody give me another stealth check.
Okay.
Oh yes.
33.
30.
37.
This is plus 10, right?
Yep.
17.
Nice. I got a nat 20.
Cool.
That's the highest I've ever fucking rolled for a stealth check.
You're kidding me! Everything's fine. Cool. Yeah, you guys, as you reach the end of the right hallway, you see what kind of looks like not a door, but almost like cracks in a wall that lead to a lift.
Cool. I'm gonna head towards that carefully.
Sure. The stealth check you just gave me is going to account for that.
And I'm gonna sort of peek my head around and see what I see.
Well, it's very thin cracks. It's like a 1 pixel outline of what is clearly another passage similar to what you guys have experienced.
Okay, I'm gonna go through there then.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check. See if you can open it.
Are we drawing this out by any chance?
I'm trying to.
You want to stream a paint for us so we can get a live map? Do you know what I mean?
Share your screen.
Yeah.
Can you want to share just a paint stream? Nice.
That's a lot of pressure, like right up front.
Who,
Wait.
me?
Yeah, fuck you. You do it. I'm dealing with music and the recordings.
I'll do it. Fine.
All right.
Alright, fucking 22 athletics.
Can you post what you just have? Because I might have not been paying attention.
Yeah, I don't. This isn't really.
Might
or-
have.
You guys went straight and then made it right. Like you didn't do anything fucking. It's not figure skating here.
I don't know
Okay.
where we started in orientation
Okay.
to what we have already, so I just drew
All
to
right,
the
so
side
we'll
of the
just
map.
pretend. We'll just start north, right? And then what? It's a three. It goes into 3 different ways. It's a hallway, and we went left.
We went right.
No, you got everything about that wrong.
Yeah, it's two-way.
Literally the most things you could get
I
about
said
it
I
wrong.
wasn't paying attention, dude.
You never are.
That's not an excuse. That's a really bad excuse. You should be paying attention.
Let me reiterate for you.
Thank
we went straight.
Hold
Yeah.
on. I gotta go from gray to black. You can keep talking.
We went down a straight long hallway. There was a left and there was a right. We went to the right, and there was another long hallway down, and we're at another passage doorway, I guess.
Okay, and this passage doorway is right in front of us, or to the left and right?
Right
Directly
in front of us.
You went down
doorway.
a hallway and went to the right. That's
And
the
there's
only thing that's
And there's a
occurred.
doorway. Okay, got it.
Not a lot to grasp here. You made a right. That's it. That's the only direction that's occurred.
Okay.
All right. 22 athletics to open the thing.
You manage to get like a blade in there and like pry it, and then you pull it open because it actually opens in, not out. I'm going to have to do something weird, and give me a second.
Butt
Okay.
sex.
This is an interesting thing that I didn't anticipate, I guess.
Like every other session.
Yeah, but
Surprise,
different in a unique way.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
gonna
worried about what that means. But
Fireball.
You guys walk out, and
we walk out
you
of what?
see a room in front of you that looks kind of like a mess hall.
Oh damn.
Okay, do I see anyone?
How many doorways?
You don't see anyone here. You're looking at the picture
Oh, I am.
in D&D chat. You would be.
I would be, but I'm not until now. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. So the only doorway I see are those stairs at the north end of the room, right?
That's where you guys are entering from.
Okay.
We're
So,
entering from the stairs.
Right underneath those stairs.
Ooh.
Oh my god. We're,
So
wait,
those
wait, wait,
stairs-
we're en-
I'm sorry, Maduro?
those stairs go up, or that's the entrance we're coming in on.
Stairs go up.
Where are
Okay.
we Oh, so we're coming in from the hallway on the left?
All
No,
right, I'm
north
gonna
Coming in
stairway.
from literally the very north, directly beneath that staircase.
Okay, I'm gonna motion for
So
everybody.
we're going up through the ceiling?
No, at all. Not
No,
even
we're coming
remotely.
basically like
You're
out
on ground floor of
stairs.
this. The staircase that you see in the picture I sent you
Yeah.
goes up as a spiral staircase.
Yeah, this is like a passage under the stairs. I get it.
As you walk through the door, you would look up and see the bottom of that spiral staircase.
So we're I s- Huh?
I know. Okay,
Okay.
so you don't see.
Yeah, no, Mark's dumb. Anyway,
So
Hold
we're
on, I can do this. I
we
can do this.
see the
So,
bottom of the staircase?
essentially, yes. You'd like that spiral staircase. You would look up and see the underside of it. It curves up and over where you're entering from, which is the northern wall directly to the north of the
So
room.
we can see can we see this room?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what you I don't know if you
The
heard me.
stairs get lifted?
Oh my fucking
You're
god.
underneath
Oh my
the
God,
stairs.
somebody
It's a
kill him.
spiral staircase.
I don't see how we could we can only
Think
see
of Rust, think of the spiral staircase.
so we can see through the stairs.
It's not through. It isn't through. The part that spirals is right above your head.
We opened the wall and we
It's
are
magic.
underneath the staircase on that
I
ground
get it.
floor.
I get it.
okay.
Do you?
Anyway,
It's
Let's
magic.
continue.
It's
Give
I'm
us
gonna-
back.
I'm gonna motion for everybody to hold up a minute.
And strap him to my back.
I want to peek upwards and like look up the staircase to see if I see anything.
Give me an investigate check.
$15.
You don't hear or see anything in this room or even above you.
Okay, then I'm gonna carefully creep over to that doorway on the left side of the room, and I'm gonna
Sure.
peer around and see if I see anything down there.
Okay, hold on. So as you peer down, you see this.
Are we dissecting a Roll20 map?
Sure are.
I know
The
where.
map that I designed for your battle. That's why I said it's interesting.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna motion for everybody to come into the room, but kind of stay like on that edge.
That's
Yeah.
the hallway we see? That's down the hallway?
Correct.
No, that's up the spiral staircase.
Don't be a
That's
fuck,
actually in Tarkath, dude.
Oh, shit.
Remember when Modero said I looked down the hallway and then I sent you a picture of a hallway? That's what he sees.
I wasn't paying attention.
Of course
Not
not.
my problem.
Why would
That's
you
why
ever
we're
be?
giving you an attitude mark. You gotta understand that, dude.
All right. I'm gonna go back and creep up that staircase, nice and careful.
I'll
Sure.
hold position here and ready action.
Yeah.
Right around the corner.
I'm gonna have a dagger that I'm gonna hold by the tip out.
I'll do the same already. A firebolt.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wouldn't you want to hold the dagger by the handle?
You would think so, but that's not what I'm using it for.
He's gonna do a throwing knife about it.
Coil just ready a hold person spell.
Should I perch on top of you, Zelonis?
Yeah, sure.
Give me an acrobatics check to see if you can jump up onto his shoulders with advantage, because I'm sure he'll help you. Where's my M-Toin?
I got a nat 20 on it.
You fucking like Cirque du Soleil leap up onto his shoulders.
Hey!
Half cheerleader. Yeah, the most nimble you've ever been in your life.
All right, we're right around that corner waiting for someone to come, and I'm going to throw him at whoever comes around that corner.
Amazing. Okay, so you ready in action of Barry.
Yeah.
Darius, you walk up the stairs. At the top of it, you see that there's like a tiny little alcove to your left is a door.
Okay. Do I get a snippet or no?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna carefully check if that door is locked.
It's locked.
Okay. Then I'm not concerned. We have a locked door behind us. I consider this okay. And I'm gonna head back down, and I'm gonna go to the hallway, creep down.
Cool. You're gonna give me a stealth check on that.
Yes.
You said there's a locked door right at the top of the stairs?
There's an alcove, and then it's locked. 32.
Oh my god. If you look at the picture I sent you, as you reach the part that looks like it extends north and south, you see this, and you hear, Darius,
Oh, fuck.
it sounds like somebody talking to somebody, and you can give me a perception check. And an no, just perception.
Oh, so
21.
You hear distinctly, Icarus,
Icarus?
You know that we are here. This shouldn't be news to you.
That Carbius?
I don't know why you're coming here and
I'm gonna
trying to take what is mine.
I'm gonna carefully creep towards the voice, I imagine, further to the left.
Yep, give me a stealth check with disadvantage. Plus
You got
10.
it, brother.
38.
Yeah, sure, bro. 50.
Well, I rolled a 15 and a 19, and the 15 plus 10 is 35.
You peek out, Darius, into this big chamber. And you see
Oh, shit.
Carpius and his cronies speaking to Icarus in the Rolvanites with his guard. And you overhear Carpius saying to him,
Icarus, you knew we were no threat to your town. You understood our presence here. You told us that you did not prosecute religions, you knew what we did.
Okay. Here's what's gonna happen.
To renege on this deal now, Icarus, is going to have ramifications.
I am going to take a sharpshooter ranged attack with my dagger at the back of Carpius's head.
It would be the side of it.
That's fine. A dagger embedded in his skull is going to feel bad either way.
Who is this?
Aim for the temple.
Oh, yeah. Carpius is apparently not dead. So here we go.
Go ahead and give it to me.
I just want to make sure I'm not fucking losing my mind right now.
What did we do with the body? Oh, we put it
Probably
in
are,
the
but-
tomb.
Decapitated him. His decapit was tated.
This might be meta. I'm asking maybe out of the game. I don't know. If he were to have disguised self like the other fucking dude did, once you take the head off, that spell would have disappeared, right?
That's correct.
If it was that spell. If
that's
there's something else in...
That's a 23 to hit, Mike.
Okay. So you're throwing a dagger at specifically Carpius?
Specifically at his head, like I'm taking a sharpshooter hit at him.
With a 23 to hit. So, as you go to throw the dagger at Carpius, you see him turn towards you and raise up an arm. And the dagger hits his gauntlet and drops to the ground. And he goes,
We have intruders.
On a fucking 23 with a 35 stealth?
He just casted shield. And his passive perception's 18.
That's still fucking 35 and 23. That's bullshit.
You're in his home. You're in the place that he has eyes everywhere. And you
got a
think
reaction.
that you haven't been watched the whole time. And he just cast shield, which adds extra to his AC. And he goes,
Icarus, it seems that you have betrayed me.
Don't kill
Drastic
Icarus.
action must be taken.
No, Icarus, please, no.
Um,
Motherfucker.
you see that Icarus puts his hands up. He goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're accusing me of. This is insane, but you cannot be here now. You can't do this. When you came here, you weren't normal. Don't tell me about an agreement, Icarus.
You knew why I was here. And to pretend like you don't, I understand why you must, but...
Insight check.
Give it to me.
$21. Is Icarus fucking lying?
Yes.
That rat bastard, dude.
How many times is he gonna play us as a fucking fool?
Icarus, I know that we agreed on a number, but it wasn't sufficient.
I'm gonna turn over my shoulder. Everybody up here now!
Run!
He's scary.
Fuck.
Icarus, I was unable to secure a vessel in the time that it took me, and you allowed your liaisons to take another one of my vessels. You know that cannot happen again.
And you see 3 of the 4 people raise up their hand like they're doing a fucking Dragon Ball Z Kai Blast and cast Fireball on the group of people and Icarus.
No!
No! Somebody counterspell.
I can.
Nobody got there in time. Nobody's in initiative.
You! Oh, no!
We can throw them in the fucking chamber.
Well,
Maybe after this slaughter. Give me a sec. I need to find a bunch of d6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know, that's conflicting because the piece of shit has been lying to us this whole time, too.
You think he was?
I insight check. Icarus
what?
is lying.
On what? About what?
His conversation with Carpius. I want to know
Give
if
me
you...
an insight check.
I did.
We'll actually, don't tell it to me. Tell me the number.
I did. It was a 21, and you told me that he was lying.
No, you said Icarus. You're saying I thought you were doing it on Carpius.
No.
No.
My check was on Icarus for lying.
Oh, so
They already
Carpius
gave
was
you that
lying.
result,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
so
that's-
Carpius was lying, not Icarus.
No, but what I'm telling you is, you asked me, is Icarus lying?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
he
said
is.
yes.
Oh, so Icarus was
Is
lying.
that your check? Or
Yeah,
are you doing an additional one?
No, that was the check. What I'm saying in response to Nick was like, yeah, dude, like, Icarus
Oh.
is sitting here like, oh, we didn't have an agreement. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, bullshit, motherfucker.
I did not hit her. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Let's fucking kill him, man. Oh my god. Ah!
You see that
Ah!
both of Icarus's guards, 7 of the 8 Rolvanites, including Mont, drop down.
Yes!
And
Victory!
you see that Icarus falls to one knee.
Oh god.
And
Throw me, motherfucker.
he looks up and he goes, "You are deranged. This is not what you said. You could have been gone by now, and none of this would have ever happened, but if this is what needs to happen, then it's what needs to happen." And he is going to reach out and cast a divine blast on this guy.
Icarus's?
Icarus is. His eyes light up white as he reaches his hand out to cast a blast. And he shoots like, think of it almost like arcane lightning, kind of like your breath weapon, Zelonis,
Yeah.
but it's like a beam of light, essentially. And he drops 2 of the archers that sit in the back of the room. But Icarus appears or not Icarus, Carpius looks unfazed by the attack that just occurred.
Are we there yet? Or can
You
we
guys
fucking
are
roll
all
up on
sitting
this?
after this at the edge of the hallway.
How far are we from Icarus?
Let me just real quick give you guys.
I shout, Icarus, and I hold my pendant out from my neck so he can look at it when he looks at me.
Ooh, okay. How much HP does that give back? I don't have it written down in front of me.
I will tell you as soon as my left click works.
Like, give
Love
us like,
having
some
done
just
plug
base
that.
markings for where everybody's
2d8.
at in their
You guys are
2d8.
right,
at the
but
very right, and then everybody else is kind of near the back-ish, upper left corner, kind of where Carpius's office was.
so they're across the pentagram from us.
Which is the fighting ring, correct? Yeah, you guys are in the place where the Fight Club occurred.
Okay.
The upper left middle thing is the bleachers, the very left thing is the betting box, the lower right area is the fighters area, and then the
Oh.
ring is the ring.
Can I
This is where you guys have the Fight Club.
do something?
I don't know. You don't- the best-
I
Probably,
something.
maybe. I mean, that's a really vague D&D question. Can I?
I mean,
do
I don't
something?
know what's
Roll
going
for
on.
something?
We haven't rolled
What's the
initiative. I don't know
DC
if
for
we're in
something?
combat. It's ambiguous. I don't know what
Well, we're
we're
not
doing.
in combat. We haven't rolled initiative yet.
You guys
What's the
aren't
DC for
doing
something?
anything. I mean, you
Yeah.
guys just witnessed a scene, so of course you're not in combat.
I want to throw a potion at Icarus to take.
Well, Rigel just yelled out to him.
I know, but it was only 2d8 of health. I want him to heal up more.
Sure. How much did he take? How much did he get back, Rigel?
2d8. Did you do it, or do you want me to?
You can do it. I'll let you do it.
Okay.
I like to players to roll things they do the most.
Can I get the DC on something so I can see if I could do something?
Oh,
It's
get
an
the
11.
fuck out of here.
It's 84. He gets back 11 HP. You see Carpius looks over at you guys and he goes,
Ah, my former employees. Very nice to see you again.
I cut off your head.
I'm way over here. No, you don't.
Did I take his dick?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I'm gonna wiggle his dick at him.
Which one of my heads have you taken off, and how many more do I have, Darius?
Both. And I wiggle the dick at him.
Well, I guess we'll have to just keep on going.
Charge him. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Man of 100 heads.
Fuck it, dude. Let's run out of.
I've never had duplicates before, bitch, but I'm looking to collect now.
I throw a fireball at the group of enemies clumped together.
roll initiative.
What?
Everybody roll initiative.
Nat 20.
Great.
I'm ready. I'm fucking gonna.
Full 20.
Barry is silent.
15.
Me? I'm silent?
Oh, there we go.
Did you roll?
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
A lot of 20s. Coil, what'd you get?
16.
Okay. You guys rush into combat with Carpius and his men, and
You smile. I know what you're gonna
that's
say.
where
next.
we're going
Yup, I
to end
fucking
this
knew it.
session, guys.